Hi guys!
Welcome to another tabletop battle video. Today we're going to be playing a game of bolt action.
Again?
Yeah.
By popular demand.
Yes, sir.
This is the second video in the How to Play Bolt Action 3rd edition.
Yep.
It's our own kind of easy step into bolt action for those that are new. If you're an old player, you can of course watch the video and watch us make fools out of ourselves as we usually do.
Yep.
And if you're a new player, you can learn how the game mechanics work. If you haven't seen the first part, do that because that explains the very basics.
Yes, sir.
While this one will include vehicles and artillery and little bit more.
Yes, sir. And multiple platoons.
Multiple platoons.
But we are playing on a reduced table size, so we have reduced the requirements for the platoons. So this is not a legal list that we're playing, because we're including one armored car each, and one, I have a howitzer and you have a mortar, I think. And we should have more to fulfill the platoon requirements, but yeah. We're just showing you guys the rules, not an army builder instruction.
That is correct. So this is played on a 4x4. It's a winter theme like last time.
Yep.
And it's the Americans versus the Germans.
Yes, sir. And it's 650 points-ish.
Yeah, so about half a normal list.
Yep. And for the first couple of rounds, we're going to be talking a lot about the rules. And then we're going to be very competitive and play to win.
And try to make it less.
As we always do.
And try to make it less than 2 hours.
Oh yes.
Bold statement.
For a mission for this one, we're going to continue in the same theme as the previous battle. There we had one building, that was the objective. Now we have 3 buildings or ruined houses, which will be the objective. So one sort of on each side and one in the middle. And we're just going to keep it easy, keep it cool. And
to teach you the
we're
rules.
going to be using the army special rules today, and we're going to be using some unit special rules as well. So
very cool.
Stay tuned for that. We'll show you guys the armies and the battlefield, and let's get started. This is the German list, or the German company. We're starting off with 1 lieutenant with a total of 5 guys, so 4 additional men. 3 of them have submachine guns, 2 of them have rifles. He is commanded by André and accompanied by 2 5-man Heer infantry squads. These guys are veterans, and they have 1 light machine gun each. We also have a 7-man squad of veteran Fallschirmjäger with assault rifles commanded by Espa, mounted in a regular Hanomag. Then we have 1 artillery platoon consisting of 1 regular lieutenant with an assault rifle, 1 regular light howitzer commanded by Patrick, and we have 1 SDKFZ 222 command vehicle with recce commanded by Mark the Cock. It's a regular one, if I didn't say that. And over to the Americans. We have 650 points commanded by a regular lieutenant, or a regular platoon commander in this case. 3 guys with rifles. We have a regular air observer commanded by Jacint Uros, also with 3 rifles. 1 truck with a forward-facing machine gun. We have 1 M8 scout car with a light anti-tank gun and recce and command vehicle. Regulars. We have a 12-man regular squad commanded by Jonas Hjelm, equipped with 1 BAR and 1 submachine gun. Then we have 2 veteran ranger squads commanded by Habres and Kobbevik. They have 1 BAR and 5 rifles each. We also have 1 regular medium mortar team, which will use the air observer as a spotter.
Today's battlefield, it's the Ardennes forest somewhere. A forest called Ardennes. We got some skull dice outlining the 4x4.
Yes, sir.
on each
the
side.
reduced sized battlefield.
Yes, sir. And we got some orange and red dice denoting our deployment zones, 12 inches in.
Yes, sir.
This is a normal deployment for bolt action games. And we have in this battlefield, there are two types of terrain. It's rough ground, hard cover, which are all the objectives.
Yes, sir.
You can't run on them.
That's correct. And we're using what is called true line of sight
Yes.
for these. They are ruined buildings, but they're not buildings and they're not ruins. So they're areas of rough ground where if your model can see something, you can shoot it.
Yeah, because it would be, you know, we like to play it real. So if I was standing over here and
Yes,
you
sir.
were standing over here, I would be able to see you.
Yep, yep.
Even though in a ruined building you wouldn't if you were on the other side.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it blocks line of sight. But these do not block line of sight other than where you can't actually see.
That's correct.
Then you get the wooded areas, which are rough ground, blocking line of sight, but
Yes, sir.
they only provide soft cover instead of hard cover like the ruins
Sir.
here.
And they are dense, as the rule is called.
Yeah.
So that if you're inside of it, no matter how far in you are, you can be seen from all over the place, and you can shoot out of any angle.
Yeah.
But if you shoot through more than an inch, you provide soft cover for your enemy as well.
Very good. And then we have this, maybe this is just rough ground.
Yes, sir. Rough ground, very slippery ice, so you can only move on an advance over the rough ground.
That counts for both infantry and vehicles.
Yes, sir. We do have these bunker thingies. What rules do you want to use for this battle site?
I'm thinking for this battle we'll just use rough ground and hard cover.
Yes, sir.
So same as the buildings.
Same as these guys.
Yeah.
We're
So
not,
it's
not overcomplicating.
not overcomplicating, it's quite easy, but you will get the gist of it.
Yes, sir.
And like we said, a 4x4 playing area.
Yep, yep.
Normally 6x4.
As for of deployment, we are using the prepared positions deployment rules. So we need to have at least 50% of our army deployed in our deployment zone. We can have stuff in reserve and we can use forward deployment or infiltration as it's now called. And we're going to use that just to show you guys the rules. So we have secretly decided how many units we would like to have in the reserves. And before the battle starts, we're going to tell each other while we're deploying what is kept in reserve and what is using the forward deployment rules.
Yes, we got 8 order dice each.
That's correct.
So a maximum of 4 can be in reserve.
Yes, sir.
Start of round 1, and the US have 1 die less in the bag, as that's going to be using the Infiltrator Special Forward Deployment rule.
And I think I know which unit that is.
It has to be Yasin, doesn't it?
Yes, sir. The only one we have in our armies with that rule. So the first die goes to the Germans. And I'm going to tell you that I'm going to keep my lieutenant in reserves. So he is going down.
Okay, down in
He's
reserves.
the platoon commander, originally from the artillery platoon, but he can provide support for all of the company.
What?
What? Assault rifle.
But what is? When can the reserves enter?
From the beginning of round 2. So they're not on the table in round 1, but they can enter in round 2.
Okay.
We'll get back to that when it happens. I'm also going to keep the Hanomag in reserve.
The Han Omag, and I'm guessing there will be some units inside that one.
Probably so.
It's very powerful to enter the table.
Then it's the Americans.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my truck into reserves.
Okay, I'm guessing there's going to be something inside of that later.
Could be very powerful.
Germans, I'm going to place one of my 5-man veteran squads with a light machine gun inside of the Hanomag.
Okay, nice.
Yes, sir. Then it's the Americas.
Then I want to place a 12-man unit of regulars with submachine gun, BAR, and 10 rifles inside the truck.
All right, placing the down order next to the squad to indicate that it's going down.
Problem is, of course, if they fail to come onto the table.
We'll get back to that in round 2. Yeah. Americas.
Okay, then I actually
Then you have to deploy something, I think.
And I want to deploy a ranger squad.
Okay, where do you want it, Ish?
I will put it over here.
Nice.
So here we are deployed with our Rangers, and they have a special rule which we will show you before. Well, actually, it's not turn 1 yet. We said turn 1,
Yeah,
but it's not. We're just deployed.
the Rangers are going to use their Rangers lead the way before the start of round 1.
Yeah, so now we're just deploying.
Yes, sir.
So it's what's not start of round 1.
And that was Habres.
Yes, sir. Habres is on the table.
Americans again.
Okay, then we're going to do another of these Rangers, and they are going to end up over here.
Cool,
So
cool.
just put the dice down. So here, the second Ranger squad is deployed, and I have positioned them in such a way that when you potentially hit them with a 2-inch template, you will only get 3 guys at the most.
Yes, sir.
They all have to be in cohesion, which means within 1 inch of another man in the unit.
Yes, sir.
And they all are now within 1 inch. Of course, when I do my special Rangers lead the way move, it really won't matter, so I could have put them however I want, but this is just to show you that it's something you should think about when you deploy, so that you remember.
To space out your guys, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Oh, it's Americans again.
It's Americans again. I have a couple of units left. Let me take a look. We have put a platoon commander in soft cover.
Yes, sir.
They are within 1 inch of the edge, so they can shoot without giving a penalty to my opponent, or without giving a penalty to myself and cover to my opponent.
Yes, sir. It's going to be the Americans.
I think it's a lot of US dice right now.
You have one more in the bag.
M8 Greyhound with its light anti-tank gun and coaxial medium machine gun, armor 8.
Very, very cool.
Is positioned, it's wheeled, so it moves 24 on the advance and 12 on the advance, 24 on the run with 1 pivot.
Yes, sir. It also has the special rule recce. So if I target it with a fire order, you can do a advance or run move to escape that shooting. You can also use it to prevent yourself from being assaulted by infantry.
Nice.
But there are rules of how you do it, because you need to first try to get out of line of sight, and then try to get in better cover, and then try to get further away, whichever applies first. So if you can get out of line of sight, you have to try to do that.
Yes, so we will probably see that in effect.
There's a lot of woods blocking line of sight, so there's going to be a lot of driving. It's Germans.
Wow.
I'm going to place my cannon, I think.
The Canone.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm going to place it over here next to these woods.
Okay.
So that I can...
Not into the woods.
No, I don't need to be in the woods.
Why is that?
Because I have something called a gun shield. So it counts as being in soft cover, no matter what sort of cover it has.
As long
as it's not in hard cover, because that's better.
Yeah, as long as you're not being shot at from the side.
Yes, sir. So if you are in my front arc, which is also my fixed arc, it's got the fixed rule, so I can only fire that direction. But if I get shot from that direction, I get soft cover.
Yeah, it's a 45-degree angle from the barrel.
Yes, sir. If I want to turn the gun and shoot, I can do that on an advance order, but that gives me a -1 to hit.
Yeah, just like if you moved.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Next order die.
It's Germans.
Okay.
I will place one of my veteran infantry squads over by this building over here.
Okay, I have a question. I see there's a Panzerfaust on one of the guys.
Yeah, and anti-tank grenades on some of the guys, but disregard that.
Okay.
They have 1 light machine gun and 3 rifles. So they are hiding behind the building over here so that they can see your rangers when you move past this wood here.
Very good.
Yes, sir. Trying to be proactive. It's Germans again.
Okay, nice.
What do I have left? I'm gonna place my
Oi,
Fallschirmjäger squad.
is this the Death Star?
Yeah, this is a awesome bunch of dudes. And they're gonna be in the woods over here.
An awesome bunch of dudes.
Awesome bunch of dudes. They have the stubborn rule and they have assault rifles. So if they need to do a morale test, then they are always testing on their full morale. So they are really hard to get rid of.
And that's Espabola commanding them?
That's correct. He likes the assault rifle dudes.
Did we say that Kobevik was commanding these guys?
I don't know. Did we?
No, we did.
Yes, sir. Then it's the Germans again. I'm going to place Andri, my commander. He's going to be in the woods over here. A veteran lieutenant, or a platoon commander, as it's called in the rulebook.
But I see he has more units in his platoon or command squad than what I have. I only have 3 guys.
Yes, sir, because in the Armies of Germany book, there are rules for increasing the size of your command squads or your officers. So they can be, I think they can be 6 guys if you...
1 inch gap, yes.
Yes, sir, 1 inch gap. I think they can be 6 guys now. I'm not.
At least 5.
100%, at least 5. So I'm trying to give them some survivability, but they are really expensive in points wise.
But really good.
But really good. Then it's the Americans, and
It's my mortar.
we'll finish with the Germans after that.
We are putting a medium mortar team inside this hard cover area so that we can shoot in a 45-degree angle without pivoting.
Yes, sir, but you can also pivot with the mortar, but then you need to range in again.
Yes, and the reason I'm saying it is because that a mortar, when shooting indirect, which is the only way it can shoot, always hit on a 6 on the first attempt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So if you move or if you stand still, doesn't matter. But you can't move it in any direction. You can only swivel or turn about.
On the advance, yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to
Okay.
place the
222
command vehicle light armored car.
This is Mark the Cock.
Yes, sir.
He likes his autocannons.
It has an armor value of 7. It has 1 light autocannon with a coaxial German machine gun. And it's a command vehicle with the recce special rule. It's also open-topped.
Nice.
Both of our vehicles are open-topped, so it can be assaulted by infantry without anti-tank grenades.
Nice. And then you have the rest of yours is in reserve.
That's correct, my friend.
And the rest of mine are in reserve, except from the forward air observer, which will be the next to deploy.
Yes, sir. Here we see Yacintoros in his natural habitat, hiding in the woods, but behind your own lines.
Yes, I could have, as the infiltrator deployment rule says, place them anywhere on the table as long as it is 12 inches away from your guys. So
Yes, sir.
potentially, I could have captured this objective,
Yes, sir.
if I wanted to, or put myself maybe behind this one
Yes, sir.
to try and get to this objective. But since you have a very nice line where you have sort of getting ready to move forward, I think it would be very dangerous to put this guy forward because I know you want to kill it.
Yes, sir. I have a bunch of assault rifles.
Yeah, and they have a range of 18. So this guy now is in a position where he will have soft cover.
Yes, sir.
But he also gets his +1 from being an infiltrator, so he's saving on a 4
Yes, sir.
instead of normal 5 in soft cover. And he now has a position where he can spot for my medium mortar over here, which this guy can't see. And I also have a very very nice line of sight to all your guys over
all
here.
my guys to call in your airstrike.
Yeah, and that is very important that it has to happen, you know, as soon as possible, so that or
Yes,
after
sir.
you have moved, so that I can be sure to hit as many as possible.
The air observer in American hands have an additional plane they can call in.
2 strikes.
So they are twice as good as air observers from other nations.
Yes, sir.
So that's one of your aces in the hole, as we used to say.
And that's why you really want to get rid of it.
Yes,
I assume.
I do. Now we're going to place the die back in the bag. We're going to remove the dice we have indicating the deployment zones, and we'll start the proper round 1.
Yes.
You said and?
Yeah, and start round 1 properly.
Okay, nice. Rangers lead the way.
Yeah, this is something you do before round 1.
That's correct. Yeah.
So we're not ready with round 1 yet.
No.
But we are. The US have this special rule.
Okay.
So I'm going to move one guy over here.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit further. He can go 6.
Yes, sir. He can run 12. That's correct.
He can run 12.
Yep.
That's true. But
so why you're measuring 6, I don't know.
You will see that later. I want to have this guy over here. Then I need to have cohesion over here.
Coherency, yes.
That's what it's called?
Yes, sir. And then you're measuring 12. Yeah.
This guy over here.
Yes, sir, with the BAR in front.
This guy over here.
Because all of this template here is a rough ground, so you cannot run onto it, but you can run up to it.
That is correct.
That is correct.
I think this should put me in the
most
famous
exposed position you can be from my German light machine gun.
Fantastic.
Yes, sir. That's correct.
Then these guys.
Yes, sir.
They cannot run, as you said.
So here you're measuring 6, and that's correct, because then your run move is decreased to an advance move of 6 inches, but you're not allowed to fire on the advance during your Rangers lead the way.
Yeah, these guys did a mix of running and advancing. It really doesn't matter. You can move them between 0 and 12 inches, unless you walk onto the thing.
Yes, sir. And during this Rangers lead the way special run order that you are allowed to execute before the game starts, you cannot assault enemy units, and I cannot unleash ambushes if I have units in ambush. Which in this battle is, we don't have that, but if you're playing against the partisans, for instance, they have units that can start the game in ambush, as well as the Italians and Norwegians.
I should be within 1 inch of every other guy.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. And in hardcover, hiding from my stuff, from all my stuff.
So that's the Rangers lead the way move, and we are now able to start round 1 for the umpteenth time.
Yes, sir.
You have 3 guys in reserve. I got 2 guys in reserve.
Okay.
Thank you. And that means we get all the dice, but some of them we can choose to go down with the guys that are in reserve.
Yes, sir. So the die are in the bag, but when I get the German die, I can issue a down order to my guys in reserve. If I don't want to activate a unit I already have on the table.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
And that's a nice way to, outweight your opponent.
Yes.
So let's see who gets the first one.
Yes, sir.
It's either US or German.
Okay, so either you or me?
Yes. And the first one goes to me.
Oh no.
So I will say snap 2, which is a rule that all the commanders have. A platoon commander, which is the one I have positioned over here.
Is there?
He can snap to himself and 2 other units.
So you pick 2 die from the bag, and you can give orders to units within 6 inches of the platoon commander, and that's why you moved so short.
That is 6 inches. That is 6 inches.
Well within. Yep.
Well within. So they are going to get an advance order on these guys. We're going to give an advance order on these guys. And these guys are going to get an advance order.
Nice. So as you see, he's now determining what they're going to do before they do it.
Yeah, if this guy had pins, I would have to make an order test, like you saw in the first video.
Yes, sir.
He would have to make an order test to be able to give these extended orders.
Yes, sir. And if the other guys had pins, then they would also need to do order tests.
Yes, sir.
But you can resolve them in any order you choose.
As long as you have, managed to pass them. So I'm just checking now to see where my guys are going to be. So I can see that all these 4 guys can reach the front.
Okay, cool.
There is a slight issue by doing this. And that is, of course, that your howitzer will be able to put more hits on my guys.
Yes, sir. Because when you position your guys like this, you're not giving hard cover to the enemy.
Nope.
Because if you would have had only 2 guys at the wall, then I would get hard cover as well as you.
Yeah. So now I can shoot without giving you cover.
Okay, cool.
I want to try and space them out a little bit. You will get 4 guys.
4 guys,
probably.
yeah, with a 2-inch blast template, because this howitzer shoots using the outer end of the 2-inch marker. And if I hit, I can place this wherever I choose.
And to maximize it.
The maximized, yeah.
Yeah.
Guys.
Whereas my medium mortar also has a 2-inch template.
Yes, sir.
So let's see what we got here. We have Rangers, 6 of them with rifles.
No. 5 of them with rifles
and
1 of them with a Browning automatic rifle.
Correct. So US also have a special rule called fire and maneuver.
That's correct.
So for every 3 guys with a rifle,
yeah,
I get an additional die. So I got these 5 guys giving me 5, and then there are 3 of them providing another one.
Yes, sir.
Now I can put that die onto any of the guys in the squad.
Yes, sir. So if you would have had 1 guy at point blank range, he could get that extra shot.
And would hit easier. Anyway.
Yes, sir. And 2 shots from the BAR.
Which are over here. So we have a base of 4, we have movement 5.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to try and take out your command squad.
Okay.
Over there.
And you are well within range.
With also the rear guys.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do I need to hit?
Well, you have moved. So your base of 4 goes up to a 5.
Yeah, and they are veterans. And
yes, sir.
Not inexperienced.
Not pinned.
How many 5s do you see?
At least 3.
3 hits, meaning you will get a pin.
Yes, sir. And Andre is a veteran, so you will need 5s to do some damage.
Okay, let's see if we can do some damage to Andre. And we kill one guy.
But they are in soft cover.
Yes.
So if you can hand me 1 die, I can save my dude on a 5-up. I managed to do that with a roll of a 6.
Of course you do. Why wouldn't you?
So please continue your snap 2.
Yes, I'm gonna snap 2.
You have snapped 2.
Yeah, yep. I'm gonna move.
Yep.
Getting into this to own this objective.
Yes, sir. And as you can see, he just measured with the frontest most guy. And if he just keeps sort of formation, most players say that, yeah, that's cool. We're saving time on measuring.
That's the last guy, as you can see.
Yep.
Moving 6 inches and occupying the template.
Yes, sir. So you are in hard cover with your guys.
Yeah.
And you're also giving hard cover since you're not up against the wall.
Correct.
With at least half of your squad.
I sacrificed to be able to do the snap 2. I sacrificed putting most of my guys up here.
Yes, sir. So what is Mr. Kobbevik shooting at?
He's going to shoot at your death squad.
At Thomas?
At Espobola, yes. And he is doing the same as the other ranger squad. It has 5 rifles and the BAR.
Yes,
BAR has 2 shots. And the rifles will get 5 plus the additional extra for 3 guys with rifles. And it's the
8
same
shots hitting on 5s.
Yes, movement and hitting on 5s. How many 5s?
That's a couple of 5s.
It's only 2 this time.
And the Fallschirmjäger, as you heard, were veterans. So you're needing 5s to do harm. You do 2
harms.
of them. 2 harms.
2 harms is done.
They have hard cover because of you, and they are in soft cover, but these do not stack. You use the highest possible value, and that is the hard cover, saving my guys on a roll of 4 or more.
1s and 2s, please.
It's a 3 and a 5, so I lose one of my Fallschirmjägers.
That's good. That's 2 less shots.
I'm going to pick this guy. Who you pick doesn't really matter, but it matters to us because some of the guys have names under the bases, and if you manage to kill a patron, you score a patron killing point. But that doesn't really matter for the game because there are 3 objectives, and we are capturing them by being onto them when we end the activation, and we need to keep them to the end of the game.
Yes.
So Svein already controls 2 of the scoring zones. So I really need to up my game.
I have another squad
yes, sir.
Leader. Not another squad leader.
Platoon commander.
Platoon commander, which was the one who initiated this whole thing.
Yes, sir. Advancing up 6 inches, staying within 6 inches of the other squads so that he can provide a morale bonus and using the powerful snap 2.
Can he just
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's no worries.
Bit
no worries.
hard to place it. Okay, they have 3 rifles.
That's correct. They are American, so they do get the additional shot on an advance, fire, or ambush order.
Very good. I'm going to try and hit your command squad again.
No, Lord Andre?
And they are within 24 inches, which is the range of the rifle.
What was the range? May I ask that?
No.
Because I have submachine guns. So if you are within 18 inches...
I am outside of 18 inches.
Outside of 18 inches. You can always ask your opponent to measure the range, even if you know you're going to hit.
It's very important,
so that you can sort of plan, because these guys can move 6 and shoot 12. So I know I cannot reach them, but I can reach them.
Okay. We are shooting at these guys again. It's a 5 because of movement.
Yep.
4 shots because of the extra rifle shot.
Okay.
And we are scoring another 2 hits.
2 hits.
But you only get 1 pin from the 2 hits, though.
Yeah.
But since it's 2 separate shootings, you will get the second pin on the unit.
Correct.
Killing
Wounding
on
on 5s.
And that's another kill.
1. Can I have a die, please? Because they're in soft cover, saving on a 5 or more. It's a 6 again.
That's the second time we roll a 6 on that squad.
Yeah, I'm playing the Germans. They are the best in the game, and they always roll 6 on the dice.
That concludes my snap 2.
That concludes the first order dice pulled. Wow, this is going to be hard.
It took a lot of time, but we tried to explain in full.
Yeah.
Now we continue. I only now have 5 dice left, while you still have 8. So the odds are now forever in your favor.
Yes, sir.
And it is me.
Oh, wow.
This is very interesting. I will actually try to get lucky with my medium mortar.
Okay, do you want the die I've been rolling 6 with all day?
Yes, please.
It's this one.
I'm going to capture this die, and I'm going to shoot with my mortar at your howitzer.
So your mortar has a minimum range of 12?
I think I'm well outside of 12, and
yes,
we
sir.
are at 41 until the middle of the base.
Okay, so
which is where the breach is.
So I can shoot back.
You can shoot back with your armored car and your howitzer. They have 48 inches of range.
Yes, sir.
Now, this is very important. We need to roll a 6 with this die.
Because you're firing indirectly. If you roll a 6, you hit the top of my squad, so you don't even hit my gun shield.
Nope.
But if I move my squad, you need to range in again, and you'll start hitting on 6 again.
Yeah, but if I hit now on a 6, next time it's a 2. So it's very powerful.
But if I stand still and you miss, it's a 5 next turn, because you get it gets 1 better every shot.
Let's see the 6.
Okay. Oh wow! Woo! Oh wow!
And how many inches was the template, did you say?
It's a 2-inch template, so you're getting all of the 3 guys underneath it.
Okay.
And a 2-inch template has what is called a penetration value of 2.
Are you allowed to go down?
I could go down before you made the shot. If I had, I would have the hits rounded up, but I expected you to miss, so I did not do that. These guys are regulars. Normally they are getting wounded on a roll of 4 or more, but since it has 2 penetration, he only needs to roll 2 because he can add that penetration to his dice.
So 2 or less, no, 2 or more to wipe out the squad. Oh, that's a cock.
Yes, sir.
But it's 1 miss. It's 2 kills.
So 1 guy remains. And how many pins do I get from being shot with a medium mortar?
2 pins.
Okay, so 1 or 2 pins.
Let's see the 5.
It's
a 6 again.
6, so they get 2 pins.
But luckily, you have your HQ nearby, which can provide that very crucial morale support.
Yeah,
because now,
what happens now, Sven?
You have lost more than half your team.
Okay, yeah, so 2 out of 3.
Not only do you fire with a -1,
okay,
but you also have to take a morale test since you lost over half your squad in 1 shooting attack.
Okay.
You are regulars, that's 9 morale. You lost the majority of your guys, giving you 1 less morale.
No.
No?
No, that's only if you get shot by a sniper in 3rd edition, you lose the NCO, giving you 1 less.
So you're keeping the NCO, is what you're saying?
Yeah. You're keeping the full morale in 3rd edition. That's very good that you said, because a lot of people get that wrong.
Correct.
How to play?
So you have a morale of 9 minus 2 pins is 7.
Yes,
but
sir.
your HQ within 6 gives you another 2.
So a roll of
9
10
or less.
would make my squad run away.
Yeah. 10 or more makes you go away, 9 or less you stay. 11 please.
That's a 9. So they stay in the game.
You could have rolled a bit lower. You didn't have to go exactly what you needed.
But since this is a team weapon, Sven, and I only have one guy left, you are very safe. Because, as we said earlier, I need my loader to fire. Why do I get an additional die?
This is to notify you and me that I will hit you on a 2 next turn.
Oh yes, you're ranging in dice.
Yes, this can be a bit sneaky. If you do not apply it, your opponent might forget.
Yeah.
Because if you play larger games with lots of stuff going on, if you don't do that, he could forget that you're hitting on a 2 and maybe leave it. Because what you should do now, when you get an order for these guys, is to try and move them away. Okay. Otherwise, it will be destroyed in the next turn, most likely.
Okay.
Or you can try to get one shot off and then just count it as a sacrifice.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to kill all your stuff.
You can also just kill this, because then it can't be any threat to you anymore.
Yeah.
Excellent.
If I pin your mortar,
yes.
Will it then be hitting on a 3?
No.
No, because the indirect fire does not take pins in account when shooting.
That is correct, because you're not aiming with a weapon. They are already now hit, so it's already set on the target.
Very good.
Very good. Next one is, it's you.
Oh wow, I'm going to give you the camera.
Nice.
Hello, my guys. My here veterans are going to move their 6 inches into this rough ground over here.
Up to 6 inches.
Up to 6 inches.
I see a light machine gun.
Yes, sir. And you see a rifle.
Are you targeting these guys?
I am. And I'm moving my boys so that half of my squad can see at least half of your squad in this gap over here outside of cover.
No.
And as you can see, when I'm checking the line of sight, I flipped my tape measure sideways. I could always sneak a peek, but you're not allowed to check the range before you say what you're going to shoot.
Are you going to do the laser so we can see that you have a clear line of sight to 3 of my guys? It's quite crucial.
Can you see the laser?
Yes, I can sadly see that 3 of my guys, even though I got 3 guys in hard cover.
And this guy can also see 3 of your guys.
Yes, so you can see, most of your guys can see at least half of my guys.
At least half? At least half.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But if this was a wooded area, a dense terrain,
yes, sir,
then I would still have cover.
Yes, sir.
But since this wall is missing at a strategic point, why wasn't this opening facing me?
Why wasn't that opening facing me?
It would have been much better.
I'm going to need a bunch of dice now, because the German light machine gun has a rule called the Hitler's buzz saw, so it gets 5 shots.
So that's 5 shots for the machine gun.
Thank you, sir. And I also have 3 rifles. I have 2 die in my hand, so I need 1 die from you, my friend.
Okay, and what about the loader?
The loader needs to be within 1 inch of the machine gun, so that the machine gun does not shoot with a -1 to hit. But the loader cannot shoot.
So you got 5 shots since you have a Hitler's buzzsaw, and 3 shots with the rifles.
Yes, sir. 8 shots in total. And I moved into the terrain, so I'm hitting on 5s.
But I do not get any cover because of this opening that I did not consider.
That's correct. I hit with some shots.
That is 4. Oh, 4.
Statistically correct.
And I am a veteran, so I die on 5s.
Yes, sir.
1s and 2s, please.
Like this.
Wow, that's 3. That's half my guys.
Wow, now we get to show you guys a failed morale test. I'm going to place a pin next to your guys, and we're going to remove 3 casualties off camera, but after that you get to roll your morale test with 2 die, testing on a 9, because your veterans who are starting at a 10 get reduced to a 9 morale because of the pin. After removing the casualties, the test is going to be on a 9 as we said. But you have your officer nearby, providing a morale bonus of 2 if you are within 6 inches.
But I just realized I might have done something a bit dumb, because I think I removed the guy that was closest. And now, as you can see, I am outside of 6 inches, so he will not provide morale to these guys.
So that's the thing to consider when you're removing casualties. Try to stay within your morale bubble, as
Yeah,
it's
it's
called.
actually very important because sometimes you might end up in a situation where you actually need to remove a casual piece. Casual? A crucial.
A crucial piece.
A crucial piece.
Like this BAR, which was in front.
Yeah, which would have been better if I could have kept all my guys behind here.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to remove my BAR since it has the 2 shots and longer range than the rifles.
Yes, sir.
They are veterans with 1 pin. They lost 50% of the unit in 1 shooting. We have to take a test on a 9 or less to stay in the game.
Yes, sir.
And I'm using the special rolling low dice. That's
Yes,
a 3.
sir. So that's a 3. You
And
stay
they
in the game.
are in the game.
And Svein is so superstitious.
I am.
If you expect that your opponent may be cheating with a die, ask if you could use his die. If he refuses, call a tournament organizer or a grown-up to help you
Grown up.
help you
It's you.
resolve your issue.
Germans.
Yes, this is a great die. It's Germans. I'm going to activate Andri, the Lord of Misrule, and he's going to issue a snap order thingy to the howitzer. The German officers have something called
Snap 2.
yeah, what is is it defend the fatherland? Is it initiative training? It's something. They have a special rule that allows them to take an additional die when issuing the snap 2.
That is correct. But you would still need to have your
Is
units
it called
within 6.
Blitzkrieg? I'm going to check the name and give it to you guys later. So I'm going to have to do an order test and an order test. Because these guys are going on an advance if they succeed. And these guys are going on an advance or a run actually. A run if they succeed.
And how far can this guy run?
Well, amazingly, they can move 12 inches.
Wow.
Even if there's one guy remaining with a big gun. So, yeah, you know, it's what it is. Andre is a veteran with 2 pins, testing on a 10.
Because he gives morale to himself.
Yes, sir. He is allowed to get the order, then he is allowed to snap 2. This guy is a regular with 2 pins, testing on a 7. But he has Andre nearby, testing on a 9. And it's good,
he makes it.
so he's also allowed to move.
But the crucial thing is that you still have 1 pin on each of them, which makes
Yes,
it
sir.
harder for you to hit when you shoot.
Indeed.
So never settle for 1 pin, always go for 2 pins.
Yes, sir. Andre is advancing forwards out of the cover
Okay, it's
towards the Rangers.
so-called suicide mission.
Well, there is an air observer, and you have noted that I was huddled up, so I'm trying to spread out a bit.
You were in a very nice line down here.
Yes,
And I don't want
sir.
to unleash my air observer until you have moved, so that you can't move away from where I position the strike.
Yes, sir, because you target a unit, but you want to get a line of units so you can maximize the damage.
Yes.
Andre has 2 rifles and 3 submachine guns.
Okay, you are
You
within.
have all the die, I think. I have some die. The submachine guns have a range of 12, but they have 2 shots each. So I have 6 shots with the submachine guns and 2 shots with the rifles.
Nice. How many is that?
It's a total of 8 shots.
That it is.
But here I'm going to have different dice because I have different modifiers. The submachine guns have something called assault. So they do not get a penalty for movement, but they do get a penalty for the pin. So they are hitting on 5s, that's the purple dice. The rifles get a penalty from both movement and the pin, so they are hitting on the 6.
Okay, so 5s and 6. That's what we are looking for.
Yes, sir. And it looks like this.
Yeah, that's 3 hits. 4 hits.
4 hits.
Wow, that's not good.
That's a very good roll.
It is.
I need 5s to damage you because you are a veteran squad.
Yes, sir.
And that's a 5.
Okay, so that's 1 kill, but I do get my hard cover save since
Yes,
I
sir.
am with more than 50% of my guys in cover.
Yes, sir.
4 up, and it's a 2, so I lose a guy.
You lose a guy and you get that coveted pin. If you remove this BAR, you are no longer within 6 inches of your officer.
That is true. I will not remove my BR, so I will remove this random dude.
Very, very
Oh, it's actually
cool.
Sir Greenheart.
No, Sir Greenheart!
Yes, he left us. So this is where Andre ends up, and then you have your 12 inches of run with an artillery piece.
Yes, sir. And Patrick is going to drag the artillery cannon I may have stumbled my words earlier. It is a 6-inch run.
Yeah,
with the artillery piece.
Yeah, when you have an artillery piece, it's a 6-inch runs, and advance is 0, but you can turn.
So I'm running over here and placing it in this position, so I have line of sight to your guys.
Your 45
and
degree.
Line of sight past the woods.
Very good. But the important thing is that you move more than 2 inches away from the fallout zone.
Yes, sir. From the footprint of the mortar.
Yeah. Which
so
means
you
I have
need
to range in again.
Yes, sir.
And then
we'll get the dice. It's you.
With my die, I'm going to pressure your armored car, because I think you were really lucky taking out half of this squad.
I was a little bit too lucky, I think.
So I can pivot up to 90 degrees. I'm measuring from the center of the top, the middle of the vehicle.
Yes, sir, because when you pivot, you turn it around the center.
Yeah, and I do up to 90. This is not 90. And I'm going to move up 12 from the front.
Yes, sir.
Going to end up around here.
Okay, cool.
Just putting the die down.
So that's an advance order?
That's an advance, because as it stands...
Yes, sir. You can see...
Oi, I can't turn the turn.
It's very hard, but you can turn it. But yeah.
As it stands,
we know you can see me.
I'm pretty sure I can see this vehicle, and it's even outside of cover.
Yes, sir, because you can see more than half of my vehicle.
Yes.
If you're firing your anti-tank gun, I'm gonna have to respond by using my special ability.
I will only hit on a 5 though.
You only hit on 5, but I'm gonna place a down order next to my car and say that I will use recce.
So you have taken a die out of the bag. What order would you like to give it? It's obviously not getting a down order.
No, it's gonna get a run or advance. But I think an advance would take me too short. So I'm gonna give it a run order.
So the rule is that first you need to get out of line of sight.
Yes, sir, and that is very possible on this table.
Yes, lots of woods.
With a run order, I can move 24 inches with a pivot.
That's true. It's wheeled vehicle.
So I'm going to be over here.
Yes, sir.
I'm just bending the measuring tape to give me that one pivot. So my front is going to be in the woods over here.
This is where you want to be?
Yes,
because you get more inches.
I could be...
Now you're at 18.
Yeah, but I want to have a 90-degree pivot here so I can go out and shoot you in the following turn.
So where my finger is?
Yeah.
You can always ask your opponent to help you or put the die down or something.
Yes, sir. And if he refuses to help you, you can call the tournament organizer or a grown-up to help you resolve that issue. I've been playing with Chadi. And every time he needs help with the rules, he says, I need an adult. And he's an adult. Yeah, it's fun for us, but yeah.
Never mind.
So that is a recce maneuver.
And as you can see, I no longer have line of sight to this vehicle.
Yes,
Could I, in the following turn, move into the woods?
Well, you could if you were a tracked or half-tracked vehicle. But wheeled vehicles are not allowed to move into dense terrain or rough ground.
Shit.
It's okay. Now we're gonna have what is called a cat and mouse hunt.
Yes.
Where I drive up here trying to shoot you in the side, you drive up here trying to shoot me in the rear, and we're gonna drive around these woods for the rest of the game.
But the important thing is that you were not able to finish off these guys.
Yes, sir, because I was gonna drive up here and use my turret to flip my auto cannon into the gap and fire upon you on point blank range with a couple of HE1 markers.
With no cover.
Germans,
Yes,
time
sir.
for revenge. Espabola, don't fail me now.
This guy needs to fail his order test. He's testing on a 9 since
Yes,
he's
sir.
a veteran with 1 pin. You need to fail.
It's
did not
a
fail.
7.
He can move 6 inches.
Yes, sir, and that's exactly what he's gonna do. Because I believe I have the majority of firepower on the table as it stands. So I'm actually gonna go out here and just place my dudes on a conga line, keeping the formation they had.
But moving out of cover.
Out of the woods.
So this is
He was
Espa
behind there.
Mola moving up,
was behind.
getting ready to shoot. Are you within 6 inches of my front guy?
Hopefully, but no. I'm
That's-
not within 6 inches.
Very good.
So
What would that give you?
that would give me a range of point blank, which provides a +2 to hit modifier. So I would be hitting on 2s with my assault rifles, which also have the assault special rule, so no penalty for movement.
That would be horrible to be hit on 2s.
6 guys with assault rifles, that's 12 shots.
And since you remove the pin, you are still hitting only 4 since you don't get the penalty for movement.
Yes, sir.
6 guys, 2 shots each, 12 shots hitting on 4s. Can you roll 1s and 2s?
Yes, sir. 1 and a 2.
That's good.
This is a cocked dice.
Yes, sir. That's
a
another one.
So I actually just hit with 4 guys.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Killing on 5s and veterans, so you should kill 1.
How about 3 and a cocked dice? What about 4?
Well, I will want to call a tournament organizer.
We need a grown-up over
We need
here.
a grown-up over here. Now,
You have hard cover.
yeah, and here's the difference between being hit by high explosives and being hit by bullets.
Indirect high explosives.
Indirect high explosive. If this was a indirect high explosive, let's say a mortar or your light artillery shot indirectly,
Yes, sir.
you could only hit 3 times. So I would roll 3 dice. But now you're shooting directly at me with your rifles,
Yes, sir.
or assault rifles.
So even though I hit 4 guys, you only have 3. You need to save 4 guys.
All 4. So 4 ups, and that's only 1. So you kill 3 guys, and you take out Kobevik.
Yes, sir. You still control the objective.
Yes,
Because
it's sticky.
It's sticky objectives, and when I reclaim it, you can move the Kobevik flag to any squad you want. With all the die remaining in the bag, I will go down with my reserves, and you will go down with your reserves, but there is 1 die not accounted for.
Yes, that is Jacint and his Airstrike.
Yes, sir.
And I have to nominate a target,
Jacint.
Jacint, and he has nominated this target, which he can see
Yes, sir. Thomas Espa.
with his flag. And I have to nominate that target, and then when the strike potentially comes in, the first thing that happens in round 2.
Yes, sir.
Potentially it comes in, but it's not happening now. It's the first thing of turn 2. And then we will have to position the plane and check how much we can do. But it's good to take a look and try to see where you can maximize the amount of pins and stuff.
Because the plane will, when it arrives, it will enter from 18 inches away from this unit, dealing a lot of pins, and then driving over and
strafing or bombing or whatever.
Yes, sir.
They get a fire order.
Yes, sir. And they don't need to roll or anything
Nope.
for that fire order. They just need to see their target.
And we did.
Yes, sir.
And that brings us nicely into turn 2.
Nice.
Start round 2, and we're going to do the airstrike on the airstrike chart.
That's correct.
I need to roll a 4, 5, or 6 for optimum effect.
Yes, sir. This is the detailed on page 116 of the rules book.
That's correct. If I roll a 1, you can move the marker
Yes,
to
sir.
another unit within 12 inches.
That's correct.
And if it's a 2 or 3, it's delayed. So we'll try again next turn. But
I'm hoping for a delay.
I'm hoping for a 4 or more. Can we see the 6?
More or 4?
It's a 4.
It's a 4.
So it comes in.
Yeah. Then you can place the airplane.
The airplane model?
18 inches from the unit.
Yeah, we don't have an airplane model, but I'm gonna position the plane over here. 18 inches
18
away.
inches over here.
And the reason I'm doing this is because anything within 6 inches of the plane will take pins,
Yes, sir.
and also anything within 6 inches of the target will take pins.
Yes, sir.
Now, I might have a bad eye measuring thing, but I know this guy
He's within 6, yep.
is at 3.5, but this guy,
He is outside, I think.
he's
Oh, yeah.
just
Wow, barely
outside.
outside.
Oh no!
But this guy has something called flak.
Oh yeah, you have a flak.
I get to shoot at the airplane as it approaches.
Yes.
I'm going to fire my medium machine gun. To stop the airplane, I need to hit it 3 times, and I'm only hitting on a roll of 5 or more. So I'm trying to do statistics in my head. I think it's better for me to shoot with the medium machine gun opposed to a single light auto cannon. But if you guys disagree, comment section is right below.
Yeah. And if I had...
If you had flak...
a flak unit within, you know, the range and visibility of the plane...
Yes, sir.
I would have to roll a 4-up to try and hold my fire.
That's correct. Because
But
airplanes are dangerous.
Yes. So 5s.
3 5s and I shoot down the plane.
Don't do it. That's not
Oh,
3
that's
5s.
2.
It's only 2.
That's 2. A
No
5 and a 6.
re-rolling. No re-rolling.
Can I use a command pointer?
No,
Okay,
you cannot.
okay.
You cannot. Okay, so now we need to see what kind of airplane is coming.
Yes, sir. Page 117.
And we have some options here. We have 1 or 2 strafing fighter, 3 or 4 fighter bomber,
Yes, sir.
5 or 6 ground attack aircraft. And that's the heavy one which we want. So let's see the 6 for the umpteenth time. That's
It's
a cock.
cocked dice.
Woo! That was a failed because I dropped it.
yeah.
But it would have been good for me. Yeah! It's a 5.
It's a 5.
So that means we have a ground attack aircraft. The target unit takes the equivalent of an indirect fire hit from a heavy howitzer, including the additional pin markers.
Okay.
You can go down to halve the number of hits taken
I will go down.
before the template is placed.
I will go down because it's a 4-inch template. And a 4-inch template would take at least 3 or 4 of the front line dudes and 1 of the rear line dudes. So I will go down, removing my die from the bag.
That's good. And like you said, it's a 4-inch template, so we were lucky with that one.
A 4-inch template will
Clip,
clip 5 guys.
I think 5 guys, yes.
Yep.
5 guys, so you half rounding up, which means I will hit 3 guys.
Yes, sir.
And a heavy howitzer has a +4 penetration, meaning anything but a 1, because a 1 is always a fail.
That's correct.
So they are veterans, so a 1
They are
plus
veterans.
a 4 is 5.
Yes,
but
sir.
a 1 fails, so I need 2 ups.
Okay.
Can we do it?
Yes, sir.
We
3
can do it.
casualties.
3 casualties, and here comes the fun part. We have some pins to give out.
Yes, sir. The heavy howitzer gives D3 pins, and the aircraft deals D3 pins. So if you roll 2 D3 pins, you're really pinning this unit.
Yes. Should we roll to see how many pins?
Yes, sir. How many pins? 2 D3. 1 D3 for it being an airplane.
Okay, so that's the plane giving you 3 pins.
And D3 pins for being the heavy howitzer.
3
so
pins.
that's a total of 6 pins.
Which means they would really need to rally. But you
Yeah.
have to take a test.
Yes, sir.
And that's the good part.
And luckily, these guys are stubborn.
Oh, no.
So they're testing on a 10, their morale test. They're still in the game.
That's very good with the stubborn rule right there. I should
Yes,
have considered
sir.
that when picking my target.
Okay.
And I really wanted to get rid of that team because they are very dangerous.
They are they're still dangerous.
Yes.
But this guy was within 6 inches of the unit that was targeted by the airstrike, so he also gets pins.
Only takes D3 from the pins being scared.
Yes, sir.
So he takes only 1.
So he is at 2 pins now.
These guys were within
Officers
6.
were within 6 of where the airplane entered the battle.
Yeah.
So they also get D3 pins. That's 2 pins, so
pins.
they're at 3.
And that was sadly all I could reach with my plane.
Yes, sir.
But it's still good. I can still call in another one.
Yeah, with the first plane, my friend.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's 1 die out for the Germans, and you can pull the next one.
Yeah, let's do that.
Wowee. I was thinking this is going really, really good.
Yeah.
But it's not.
It's you.
Okay. Lord André with his 3 pins needs to do something before time runs out. He is going to advance, or try to advance. Testing on a 7 in...
He's a base of
a base
10
of 10, 3 pins, 7.
+2.
But +2 from himself, 9. Yeah. It's
that's
a 9.
You make it.
You could roll lower as well,
you
because it's a 9 or less. You don't need to hit the exact number. moving my guys closer to your guys.
And this will bring you into that point blank range.
Yes, sir, but with 2 pins, it won't really hurt that much. But
well, you have a
I
base.
need to do stuff.
You have a base to hit on 4, moving into point blank, no penalty for movement. That's a 2, but then you have that pin making it a 3 to hit. Still powerful, but yeah. Your rifles, however, will take a penalty for moving.
Can you do that math again? Did you say a 3? Base of 4?
Base of 4, point blank, it takes it down to a 2. Then you have a pin on your submachine guns.
Yes, sir.
Making
Because
it a 3.
it's only a -1 no matter how many pins you have.
That is correct.
In the previous edition, you would get a -2, but in this one, it's only a -1.
Yes, but the rifles, they have a penalty for movement, so they will go to the same 3, but then an additional up to 4 because of the movement penalty.
Okay, so hitting on 4 with the rifles.
Oh no, 2 hits.
And hitting on 3s with the 3 submachine guns.
6 shots.
6 shots. 3 misses.
Okay, that's good. So that's a total of 5 hits.
Yes, sir. You do have hard cover.
I do have hard cover, but you need to kill me on 5s.
Like this.
1 cock.
3 kills.
Oh no, why do you always hit with that second roll?
I don't know.
So, 3 guys were potentially wounded.
Yes, sir.
Let's see if the hard cover will save them on 4-ups. And I lose
casualty.
1 guy.
You get an additional pin.
In this case, we will take this guy over here, maybe.
Yes, sir.
So, I'm still having 4 guys left, so I didn't lose half my team, so I don't have to take any tests.
Yet.
Yet. What does that mean?
Die, please. It means I'm not done.
No, you're German.
It's me.
Why?
Because I'm not done. I don't have anything to shoot with these guys. My car is waiting for your car or driving around after you have activated your car. I'm going to try to fire my howitzer. No, I'm going to enter some reserves, my friend.
Oh, reserves.
Yes. No.
No.
I'm going to wait for your car. I'm going to try to fire my howitzer.
Okay, the howitzer is regular with 2 pins.
Yes, sir. Testing on a 7.
Testing on a 7. I really thought you were going to run your officer team over there to give them support and also to these guys. But instead you opted for the objective, which is how you win the game.
I'm going to try to win the game. Testing on 7.
7. That is
That's
an 8.
so they go down, making them very safe behind their gun shield.
Saving on a 4 instead of a 5.
His gun shield. Saving on a
3.
3.
Because down gives you 2 better.
Then it's you.
Then it's me. Nice. My medium mortar team.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna try to do a lucky shot again.
Yes, sir. He
at
was
these guys.
looking behind here, between the woods and the building. You can see this guy, so you can fire upon the squad. Yes, sir.
I can. We agreed.
I did the soldier cam.
Agreed on the true line of sight.
Yes, sir.
And there is. He can see that there's something there, and they are for now the most dangerous unit in case or for my observer and my mortar.
Very correct.
But we do need to hit that 6.
Yes, sir.
The smartest thing would be to shoot at them after they move, but I'm afraid you're just going to move behind, so I can't see you with my observer or these guys.
Yes, sir.
So I will try to just be lucky and do it now.
Okay,
it's
cool.
not normally recommended, but we can roll that 6.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. No, it's a 4.
Okay, so we'll place a pink die with a number 5 on it.
Yeah, not
knowing that next turn you will hit a 5 if I stand still.
If you stand still.
Okay, cool. You want some dice?
I doubt you will stand still.
It really depends on where you enter your reserves.
My reserves?
Yes, sir.
It's me.
It's your reserves? No.
No, it's not my reserves.
What do you want to do, my friend?
I would like to advance these guys and give some pins to your vehicle.
Okay, I will not use my recce.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, sir.
So these guys are gonna... Wait, can I actually do a snap too?
Of course you can do a snap too. You have not yet moved any models, so it's easy to...
I didn't measure,
yeah.
didn't anything.
Yep.
Remember that this guy is actually supposed to be in the middle.
Yep.
But it was a bit hard to make him stand. So I'm gonna move towards the edge over here.
Okay.
Like so, and then the rearest guy is gonna be over here.
Okay. And in the direction you're firing, over half of your squad is shooting through soft cover, but it won't really matter because all you need to do is hit my vehicle and it will receive a pin, because that is what open-topped does. You can be pinned with small arms fire,
Yes.
but you cannot be damaged.
Because you have an armor value.
I have an armor value and you have no penetration.
Correct. So
You
I
have
get
3 rifles and you're American.
4 shots.
Yes, sir.
I have moved, giving me the number 5 to reach. I only need 1. I can't damage you, but I can give you a pin.
And you do just that.
That's a good hit.
It's a very good hit.
Give you a pin.
1 pin for the SDKZ 222.
Hopefully that will...
No. Snap 2.
Yeah, I snapped. Oh my lord, I forgot. These guys...
Sorry.
These guys are going to shoot at your guys.
Okay, testing on a 9, because you're veterans with 1 pin.
And it's not a command squad. Testing on an 8. It's a 5.
It's a veteran with 2 pins.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
You shot at them.
Sorry.
But I made the test.
So you're down to 1 pin?
So 2 shots from him. 3 shots plus an additional.
Yes, sir.
Total of 5 shots, 6 shots.
6 shots. What do you have to hit? You have a base of 4?
I have a base of 4. You are within point blank, so that's a 2, but I do have that pin, making it a 3.
Okay, cool. Can you miss, please? No.
I can miss with 2.
Okay, so I'm at 3 pins.
Yes, sir.
And you are wounding me on a roll of 5 or more.
Very brave Germans, taking only 1 casualty.
So I lose one of my rifle dudes. I think this is Hans Gruber. No name under the base. So
Could be
1
you.
casualty. Yeah, it could be you guys at home if you want your name under a base or a flag or shout outs and stuff. Join us at Patreon/tabletop battle.
Patreon.com/everywhere.
Yes, sir.
It's you.
I think they know it's a .com, but you like saying it nonetheless.
I love it.
I'm fearing your, whatchamacallit, the M8 Greyhound, my friend.
Why?
Because you have the anti-tank gun, which has a +1 to hit vehicles. Because it's designed to destroy vehicles. The aiming thingy is improved, and entering my reserves now, the Hanomag transport, it's a vehicle. It would really put me in a precarious situation.
And the thing is, since you're entering from reserves, you cannot utilize the snap 2.
That's correct.
Which could have let you move in the half track and disembark your guys.
That's correct.
But you can't do that on a reserve roll.
No.
So that's why you are afraid that if you now bring in that half track,
Yes,
I will
sir.
get the next die
And kill it.
and potentially kill it.
I'm going to use my veterans over here.
Okay.
They're getting an advance order.
No pins, no nothing.
I'm going to move, so I'm just moving the ranging in token to the side. My rarest most guy will be over here.
He's rare, very rare.
This guy will be in the woods.
Okay, so he can potentially see through the woods and onto
This
something
guy
over
does
here.
not reach the woods, but
Okay.
my medium machine gun, or my light machine gun with the German rules will reach the woods.
Which is the important
And
one.
then I will space out my dudes backwards to prevent you from destroying all of them with your 1-inch blast template from your vehicle.
Yeah, my light anti-tank gun can shoot a high explosive shell with 1-inch template.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
I will
so
fire my German light machine gun and
At?
my 1 rifle
at
your forward air observer.
you want to try your luck at Yasin.
Daka. Yes, sir.
So you are within 12. How was the range, if I might ask?
I will double check the range.
If I
I
might
just
ask.
saw that I was well within 24, which is
Might
the rifle
ask.
range. Of course you might ask. I am at 14 inches.
Okay.
Whoop. Dropped dice don't count. Hitting on 5 because of movement.
That is 1 cock with 1 hit.
One hit. Damaging on a 4 because you're only a regular.
Boo.
That's damage.
Oh.
But you are an infiltrator in soft cover.
So normally they would save on a 5, but the infiltrator rule gives me 1 additional, so a 4.
Yes, sir.
If I went down, I would be saving on a 2.
Yes, sir.
But I don't go down. There are 4,
Yes, sir.
and it's a 2. So I actually lose
one casualty.
guy.
It's not even half your team. But which one do you lose? If
This guy.
So then you don't have line of sight to this car, I think?
Do I need it?
Well, if you want to call it the airstrike on the car. Yeah, I don't know.
No, you don't know.
Order dice, please.
But yeah, when you play against a friendly game, you can say such things, but in a tournament game, don't do that.
No. It's Americans.
It's me. I have decided with my die to bring in a reserve unit.
You place the die here.
Yeah, it's
and
12 inches.
It's an advance.
From the front.
So that's the truck.
That's the
and
truck.
The guys are inside the truck.
That is
As you
correct.
said, when you place them in reserve,
Yeah.
just like my officer and infantry are in mine.
Yes, I have a reserve or a morale value of 9, so normally that would be -1 because of its reserves, so that would be an 8 or less. But the Americans also have a special rule allowing them to negate that, so I'm testing on a 9 instead of an 8.
Yes, sir.
So using the special green die,
It's
and
an 11.
they are actually deciding
So
that
they
they
stay
want to
off the table.
stay down off the table, and that also includes the unit inside.
Oh, wow.
A German.
Okay, very cool, very cool. I have my Hanomag and I have my shenanigans.
You have your Hanomag and you have your 222. That's what you meant.
That's exactly what I said. I'm going to try to enter the Hanomag from this point over here.
Okay.
It's a regular vehicle, as you can see, very regular. It's number 312. So testing on a 9, but a -1 for being in reserve, so it's an 8. It does have an officer on board, providing it a morale bonus of 2. So actually I'm testing on 10.
Okay. Can you make a 10? You can make
I
a
can
10.
make 5. All of these guys are on board. The handmag enters from here. 9 inches will bring me onto the thingy. Like so.
That also allows you to shoot through the wooded area.
That's correct. Providing soft cover to everything I fire upon. I will fire upon the
Air observer.
air observer
Okay.
using my Hitler's buzzsaw medium machine gun.
So 4 shots hitting on 5s because of movement.
Yes, sir. Normally it would be 3 shots on a vehicle-mounted machine gun, but the Germans add the extra power.
And that is 1 hit.
1 hit, perfect.
So get another pin.
Damaging on a 4.
No damage, but I do have 2 pins.
That could have been better,
Could have gone better,
couldn't it?
but it's 2 pins.
It's you.
It's me.
Reserves or-
Reserves just go down,
Okay.
since they can't come on the table.
It's you.
Why?
Reserves? No, you don't. You have your car and your air observer.
Yeah, let me take a look.
United States air observers with 2 pins.
A regular?
Regulars, commanded by Jacinto Oroz, testing on a 7.
So let's see if we can make the magic with the green dice again. That's an 8! They
no.
go down. That is horrible.
Yes, sir, because now they're saving on everything.
Now they will save everything. But what's happened? These dice were my...
It's perfect.
It's
perfect.
Well, that's that then.
That's that then.
Crap!
You know, I tried to say in the intro that when it reaches the halfway point-ish, we're going to try to start playing to kill each other and have fun and...
To each.
And do stuff. But it's already happening.
Yeah, we're only in turn 2.
I have some guys inside the Hanomag.
Yes.
They are going to advance out of it.
Okay, are you snapping or are you...
No. Just the infantry squad, the 5-man infantry squad.
Okay.
With their 1 German Leichte machine gun and some rifles. Oh no.
Where do they want to move?
They are, normally when we play, we say that you exit from the bed of the truck. But in the rule book, they can actually exit from any part of the transport vehicle. So they're going to exit from over here.
And that would place you within 6 inches of an airstrike if I managed to do that.
Yes, sir. But what it's going to do now is place me so that I can see the front of your open-topped M8 scout car.
Oh, so you're trying to do the same trick I did.
And I'm going to be outside of the woods.
Yes, so you can run.
So that I can run in the following turn.
Okay, so you have a line of sight with the soldier cam.
Thank you, sir.
And
Like this-ish?
yeah, and you only need to score a 5 to give me the pin.
Yes, sir. Do I have rifle range with anything? Yes, sir, with the front 1 rifle.
Okay, so that's a total of 6 shots hitting on 5s. And that's the 1 hit. And now my question is, why do you have 2 officers and I only 1?
You have an air observer, and it's an HQ unit. And the reason I had 1 additional officer was because you had a lot of points more. But the other officer is just a regular one on his own with a assault rifle going daka daka.
Daka daka. Dice bag. Okay, so now it's important that this guy doesn't get any more pins, because then I will do things with a pin.
Yes, sir. And that was why I was checking the rifle range, because now I know that I cannot exit my assault rifle dude and give you the additional pin.
Very good, because the assault rifle only has 18 inches range.
That's correct.
Good.
It's your second to last die?
It is. It is.
I think we have forgotten to remove a die.
Did you kill something?
Yes. So I killed this squad over here.
Yeah, you did.
So that's your last die.
Cool.
Final die goes to the M8 Greyhound command vehicle, regular armored car.
Yeah, it is a command vehicle. Normally I would have to have another armored vehicle in this armored platoon, but like we said in the intro, this is not a 100% correct platoon. This is for showing you the rules.
Yes, sir.
It has a +1, which applies only to himself and other vehicles within 12. There are no other vehicles within 12.
Yes, sir. So with the 1 pin, you are testing on
a 9, since it's a regular. Don't fail me now. That's
very good.
On a 3. So pin removed, and I'm really not needing the measuring tape because I'm not going to move more than just a few.
Okay.
Something like this.
Okay, cool.
And trying to have
no cover on my guys?
Sight. No, I'm going to shoot your vehicle.
This guy?
Yes.
Yes, sir. You can see that as well. I do get soft cover, but I do have my officer inside. Yeah. So if you pin it, the officer also gets a pin.
In it to pin it, I think I need to be a little bit more over here. Just verify with the laser. You can't check laser stuff before after you have concluded your move.
Yes, sir. You can check before or after your move, not during the move.
Yeah. So, and I'm positioning my ass back here so you can't easily get a rear shot on me.
That's correct.
Now, this is a armored vehicle with an anti-tank gun advancing, which does not give me the +1 to hit, which it would have had if it was given a fire order.
Yes, sir. And if you would have had a Sherman, for instance, with the gyro stabilized turret, the Americans have a rule where their veteran vehicles may move and shoot without the -1 as well.
That's very good.
But in this case, it's a regular armored car, so
moving, hitting all 5.
Yeah.
At your half track with your officer inside. Come on, let's see the 5. Yeah! Yes!
Oh, wow.
And that's a... Now, let's just check for the sake of checking.
Let's just see that I have soft cover.
I am within 24 inches. You can do your save on the 5 up.
First thing you do when you get shot is to do the save when it's the vehicles.
Don't save.
5 up, it's a save.
No!
But I get a bunch of pins. I get 1 pin for the vehicle and 1 pin for the guy inside. That's a total of 2 pins, my friend.
That SUCKS.
Yes, it does.
And
I was trying not to laugh.
I was checking range because you are within 24, which is half range, so I don't lose any penetration, which means I would have a 4 penetration against your front armor of 7. So on a 4, I would kill you.
Yes, sir, and you rolled a 6,
dead.
of course. Yeah. The rest of the die are mine. I'm gonna try to do some stuff with my car, but I'm also gonna try to do some stuff with my officer. I'm doing the officer first, since he is the least important bit. He's a regular with +2, -1, testing on the 10.
So he's fine on 6.
Yes, sir. The +2 is for being an officer. The -1 was for the pin. He is running out of the transport, ending up over here.
Providing morale support to both your light howitzer and your besieged assault rifle guy.
Yes, sir. And within snap to range of 3 units, since the Germans can snap to 3 units with a platoon commander.
Yeah, one more than the normal armies.
I think that's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Then I'm going to test the car.
Yes.
It has a 9 morale, because it's a regular, +1 for being a command vehicle, -1 for the pin, ending up on a 9. That's a 6.
Ooh.
Remove that lovely little pin. Oh, I'm turning on the spot for my first pivot.
Mark the cock.
I can get a side shot on your car, but not a rear shot.
I think you can get a side shot.
So I'm going to move over here. 2 inches remaining. Pivot number 2.
2 pivots on a wheel vehicle.
The additional 2 inches takes me over here. Now my turret is in your side arc. And that gives me 1 additional penetration when I fire upon your vehicle.
Your autocannon normally has a +2, you get a +1 for the side, and you also get a +1 since it's within point blank. So you get a +4 penetration.
A base of 2 penetration, 1 for the range, and 1 for the side. Just to show you guys, really dumb it down. What are you looking for?
I was just double checking.
If it's a 7 or 8?
Yeah, I think it's an 8. It's a Greyhound with an armor value of
7.
It's a 7. It's only a 7.
But I need to hit. I have a base of 4, movement 5, point blank 3, with 2 shots from the light auto cannon.
1s and 2s, please.
Like this.
Oh, there's a cock.
It's a cocked dice and a hit.
That's a cock. Can you stop
dice and a hit. It's a miss and a hit.
Okay, so 1 hit.
1 hit with 4 penetration versus your 7.
So you need
if I roll
a 4.
a 3, I do superficial damage. If I roll a 4, I go through. If I roll a 6, I do exceptional damage.
Because you do 3 more than my armor value.
Yes, sir. Yeah. On a 1, you get a pin.
That's the only thing I get.
Yes, sir. Lovely little pin.
So it's good to see that you also can...
Well, we're trying to show the guys at home that pinning is winning.
Yes.
And that concludes round 2 of this beautiful game. We'll be right back.
Start of round 3. Round 3.
He wasn't looking down saying, you can kill this one, you can kill this one. We really need to destroy each other's vehicles.
Yeah, and
because, as you know, both the vehicles have the recce special rule, which means that if you get shot, you may do an escape maneuver, a run or advance, getting out of line of sight or into better cover or further away. But at point blank range, you cannot use this ability. So whoever gets the first die might be in a
might want to kill the other vehicle
position.
But you know, it's a decision you have to make. How much damage can the vehicle do? Yeah, and is there anything else that is more pressing?
A lot of stuff is pressing.
There's a lot of stuff pressing, and it's me.
Okay, do you know what you want to do?
I would really like to kill your command squad.
Yes.
So I will take my 1 pin and test on an 9 since they are veterans.
Yes, sir.
And that is a 7, so they are good.
That is good. Removing the pin. If you stand still on fire, you're hitting on 2s.
I will stand still and
I
fire.
have no cover. I can't go down to increase my cover because I'm within 6 inches.
All guys are within 6. So everybody gets the bonus. Can you pass me?
You got like 6 shots, don't you?
I have 6 shots. That's correct. I got 3 guys with rifles. Gives me 1 additional, so that's 4, and then 2 from the PER.
Wow.
So 6 shots hitting on 2 since I'm standing still.
Okay, this is gonna hurt, my friend.
Let's... No! 2 ones! Why?
Told you it was gonna hurt, my friend.
Killing on 5s. And it's 2 kills.
And I'm at 4 pins now.
No saves since you are not in any kind of cover. You do have to take that test.
Yes, sir. It's a veteran unit with 4 pins.
Testing on a 6, but then you have your +2 morale testing on an 8. Please fail. No!
It's a 4. There you go.
So you stay. But you are now left with 2 submachine guns.
Yeah, and 2 submachine guns is very good.
It's very good.
Hitting on 3.
It's ever good. Who was this? This was Habres.
Yes, sir.
Habres defending the objective.
Really holding on for their life.
Okay, next up. Now I can go with my vehicle if I get the next one.
Any die.
Any die?
Yes, sir.
It's you.
Thank you. I'm going to destroy your vehicle.
Why? You don't have any pins. You can shoot 2 shots. You want to move?
If I move, I'm hitting on 3.
That's correct. If you stand still, you're hitting on 2s.
Still hitting on 2s.
Okay, two dice.
I risk an infantry assault, but that's okay.
It's doing its job. Mark the cock is doing what it's meant to do.
Hitting on 2.
Once, please.
It's 2 hits.
Hitting on both of them.
I have a base of 2 penetration, plus 1 for point blank, plus 1 for the side. And I'm going to roll these dice separately, adding on to the penetration from the gun.
Okay.
So with a 6.
Oh, that's a 10.
I hit 10, that's double damage. And on the second shot, I hit
It's 7, so that's a glance.
Superficial damage. And you resolve it in increasing severity.
Yes, sir.
So first I'm going to roll for the superficial damage. Do you remember the chart?
Well, I always say I do, but I never
It's
do.
like 5 pages to your left.
5 pages.
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay, cool.
What page is that?
This is the superficial damage result.
What page?
Oh,
is
it's 315.
that? 315. Superficial number 6.
Oh no, that's on fire.
So you get 1 pin from being hit. You get an additional pin for being on fire.
That's correct.
Now you have to do your morale test or die.
So now I am on 3 pins total.
You had 1 pin from before.
It's a regular, so testing on a 6 plus 1 for the command vehicle, testing on a 7. That's a 7.
Good. So the on fire result
Is now
is
fixed.
good. But since you were on fire, you also go down, so you can't use the vehicle this round.
That is correct.
And then the one that hit 10 armor penetration.
Yeah,
gets
what
to
happens
roll
then?
Twice on the damage table.
Twice on the damage.
It's a different damage table if you penetrate the armor. And on this one, a roll of 4, 5, or 6 destroys the vehicle. 1, 2, or 3 are just bad stuff. A 2 and a 3.
So
What's the 2?
2 is immobilized.
You gain an additional pin and you go down.
Yes, and
you
3.
cannot move for the remainder of the game.
And 3 is on fire again.
It's on fire, so you get an additional, a total of 2 pins more. So you're at 5 pins.
5 pins, and we have to take the test
Another
again
morale test.
for on fire.
Yes, sir. Testing on 5.
It's still 9 minus 4, 9 minus 5, 4, plus 1 for the command vehicle, so testing on a 5. This one needs to stick, and it does.
It's a double 1.
It's
And that's really cool. So you stay in the game, but with 5 pins, and you are immobilized.
It's not going to do much for the remainder of the game, I think.
I think that was a good start of the round for me. I just lost a couple of guys, but I really damaged your...
Really? They are really putting out fires. It's me. So this is my command squad.
Yes, sir. You're a platoon commander. It's a regular unit with 3 rifles.
Not with 3 pins. They're gonna move up to 6, positioning themselves over here.
Okay.
Right in the face of your howitzer.
Yes, sir. With 2 pins and no loader.
Very good. And the reason I'm doing this is, of course, to try and kill your lone officer over there.
Okay.
It is a gamble, because you will be able to kill me probably quite easily after, but I need to stop you from allowing to help these guys.
Okay. To keep my officer in the game, I'm gonna do the down reaction.
Okay.
Increasing my cover save by 2, so giving me a 5+ cover from your guys.
Yeah. The good thing about that is, yes, you can give morale, but you can no longer snap to and activate all that ball of guys.
Correct, and he has an assault rifle, so he would have been a force to be reckoned with.
They are Americans with 3 rifles, giving me 4 dice.
Okay, cool.
I have moved.
Yes, sir.
Hitting on 5s.
That's sweet.
Come on, 3 hits. That's 3
Wow,
hits.
that's 3 hits. He is a regular, so needing force to do damage.
Okay. So for 3 kills then.
1.
Only 1. Can you make it on a 5?
I have the down
Come
save.
on, fail. Yes!
So that's a casualty.
And that
A
means...
die removed from game.
But the important thing is that you can no longer give morale to these guys.
That's correct.
Unless you want to run these guys.
I might have to.
Abandon that flank.
I might just have to, my friend.
Excellent, excellent.
You still have your air observer.
Yes,
I
sir.
really need to take him out as well. But you moved your officer away.
It's
so
me.
He might go down another round. I'm not that scared of him yet. Yet. What do you want to do, my friend?
Well, I only have these guys and these guys left.
And your reserves.
Yeah, but my reserves, it's not the right time to bring them in.
Okay.
I'm thinking we will actually use the air observer now.
Okay, cool.
You know, gambling on that you will fail your stuff.
Okay.
But you will be able to move. But forcing you to run, advancing. I will put the air observer onto these guys again.
Okay, the same squad.
Yes.
Okay, you need to do your order test on a 7 or less.
Regulars with 2 pins.
Yes, sir.
And that's a 4.
It's a 4. So he gets the shot off, down to 1 pin.
And a fire
This is
order.
the target again.
And it's just because now there are some guys there. You have your artillery piece within 6.
Yes, sir.
So the thing I'm trying to do is to force you to move and not be able to shoot with stuff.
Yes, sir. It's a good tactic.
Next die. Let's hope it's not me.
Americans, use that mortar.
It's you?
Oh no.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try to activate Andri.
The Scourge of the Ardennes.
Yes, sir. They're getting an advance order.
Okay, cool.
Testing on a 6 plus their own bonus, so that's an 8.
Yes, sir. Go down, please. He makes it on a 6.
I was hoping for a double 1 because that would have removed all the pins. It's called Insane Bravery.
Correct.
But I'm just moving them over here.
Touching the cover,
Touching the cover with
negating
2 guys.
my cover.
And being as far away from the action as possible. Firing with a pin. Point blank range, hitting on 3s.
No penalty for movement. Let's see some 1s, please. No 1s, that's 4 hits.
Killing on 5s.
Yep, no 5s, please. Oh, dude!
3 6s.
That is brutal.
You do have some cover. Since we are sharing the cover, both of us get cover.
That's exactly what we learned in the rules.
Yes, sir.
So 4?
It is a learn to play video, so even we are learning to play. So we're checking rules between takes and doing everything.
4 ups.
Yes, sir.
Since both benefit from the cover.
Yes, sir. That's
is
just
3
one
6.
casualty.
So 1 guy goes, and it has to be this guy.
Okay.
And was there a name? No, no name.
No name under the base. You guys know what to do if you want the name.
Yes.
It's German.
German.
Okay, since you have the airstrike over here, I'm going to move these boys.
Yes. But will you run or will you advance?
Oh, they're only going to advance, my friend.
Okay.
Yes, sir. They're just going to go a bit away from the blast. Sort of down here. 1 inch away from my vehicle. Whoopa.
Well, what happens if you kill my air observer now?
Well, the plane still arrives.
Because it has been called in
Yes,
on the
sir.
correct coordinates.
Yes, my friend. And to the edge of the forest with 3 guys so that I'm not giving you soft cover.
So I see you're going to try and shoot at these guys.
Yes, sir. Only the light machine gun has range.
But you do have 5 shots.
Yes, sir.
Do you have dice?
Hitting on 5 because of movement.
And that's...
Remind me not to roll on the pond.
Yeah, but-
That's a hit. Killing on a 5. No kill.
No
You
kill.
get a pin.
I don't even have to take the save.
That's correct.
Nice.
It's you.
It's me. What do I have left?
Reserves and mortar.
Mortar. Okay. So let's do a mortar shot.
Okay, cool.
And the mortar shot should go at your squad in the woods. I can see you.
Oh, in the woods?
I can see you with my air observer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So he can spot for the regular medium mortar.
Yes, he can.
Seeing those guys.
Okay, cool.
So we need,
Hitting on 6.
we need that coveted 6. Can we do it? 6 up. Yes!
Oh, wow.
And the 3-inch template should catch at least 3 guys.
Yes, sir. You get
Not 3-inch, 2-inch template.
2-inch template, you get 3 guys.
3 guys. Oh, I was filming your belly. I'm sorry.
Well, it's everywhere. 3 guys with 2 penetration, you're killing veterans on a roll of 3 or more.
Yes, sir. So 3 or more, I need to kill at least 3 guys to force you to take a test. And that's killing at least 3 guys.
3 guys. I'm going to keep the loader and the machine gun.
Okay.
Because the Germans have a rule saying that if they lose their NCO, you can just assume that they still have an NCO.
Yeah.
So my loader is now my NCO.
The other nations do not have this rule, so if you took your NCO, you would have a -1 permanent morale.
That's correct. How many pins do I get? D2?
D2 pins, and it's only 1.
It's a pin. So I'm going to be testing on a
9.
9, because these guys are not stubborn. They could buy a stubborn upgrade, promoting them to Fallschirmjägers, but I have not used points for that. They're still in the game, my friend.
That was the test because you lost more than 50%, or 50% or more.
Yes, sir, and that's a morale test.
Yes.
I placed the 2, indicating your mortar is done ranging in. It's me.
Oh.
I'm going to activate the SDKF set 251/1 Hanomag transport.
Yes. If it fails, it will reverse.
At half speed.
Sadly, it's not enough to bring it off the table.
Testing on 8.
8, yes, sir.
That's a 6.
That's a 6. So
Removing that pin.
You have 2 pivots.
1 pivot. And I'm good. Staying behind the woods, safe from your anti-tank gun. Firing upon those ranger dangers over there.
Within 36.
Long range, but I do have 4 shots hitting on a 5 because of the movement penalty.
Yes, sir.
I'm not rolling on the pond.
So it served you well.
Wow,
3 hits.
3 hits, killing on 5s.
Come on, 1s and 2s.
It's a kill.
It's a kill.
And a 1 and 2.
We do get the 4-up cover save.
Yes, sir.
And it's no save!
No save.
Scheisse!
Now, who do you remove? You have your NCO in the rear. If you remove him, you're giving hard cover to this squad. No, because half your squad is touching it. No, never mind.
This is really heart-wrenching, and I hate myself for putting the BAR outside. It should have been inside, and the cannon fodder should have been outside.
Yes, sir.
At where we are now, if I take this guy, you will see me with these guys, but he will still have cover from...
If you take that guy, the howitzer can shoot you outside of cover, yes. That's correct.
Yeah, but these guys, if I take this guy, I will still have cover.
You will still have cover. No, since I can see
it's
half
only this
of
guy.
your squad. Yeah.
So it really doesn't matter.
It really does matter.
It really does matter. You know, I actually have to take the BAR.
Oh, wow.
The BAR is gone.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Did you take an additional pin?
Didn't you apply it?
No.
Okay. So I have 2 pins on my guys holding the objective.
Just 2? Andre hit you, the light machine gun hit you, and the Hanomag hit you. 3 pins.
Did we not apply any pins?
No, wait.
Yeah?
I think you... No, we did not. No, because you lost your pin when you shot my guys over here.
Yeah?
So you have gained 3 pins this turn.
I have. Okay, so, we need to pay attention.
It's German.
Yes, sir.
Curses. I want to run it away, but it's
so
about
tempting.
It's so tempting trying to do something. I'm testing on a 7. So if I shake the pin, I only get D3 pins from the plane. You know what? Fire.
Fire, testing on a 7.
Yes, sir. Rolling in the lake.
Go down, please.
Lake is good.
But you're hitting on a 5 because of the pin.
I'm hitting on a 6 because I don't have a loader.
That's correct. You're hitting on a 6 because you don't have a loader and you have a pin.
I'm firing indirectly.
Because that's also a 6.
That's also a 6, but then I can range in, increasing my chances to hit.
What are you shooting at?
I'm firing upon your mortar team.
Okay. I think that's wise because if I'm not mistaken, that is a light howitzer which at least has a 30-inch of minimum range indirectly.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe 24.
Should we check this?
Yeah, we can check. So that's the minimum range, 30, and you're outside of that. So very good.
But now I know that I cannot shoot indirectly at anything else.
That is correct. Everything else is within your minimum range.
Yes, sir.
So that would be a direct fire.
Hitting on a 6.
But you need a 6. Can you roll a 6?
Nope.
No, you cannot.
I'm going to place a purple 5 next to your squad.
Indicating a 5 on the next turn.
Yes, sir.
Again, this is not something you have to do if you want.
I think you have to do it. I think there's a rule stating that you have to keep track.
Oh.
Yeah.
Check the rule book. We don't. We can check it.
Check the rules and verify in the comment section.
Yes, sir.
It's a German die. It's my second to last. It's either Lord Espa or the veterans. I'm going to go with Espa. They're going to get what is called a rally.
And when you rally, you test on your normal morale.
Yes, sir. So they're testing on 10. They succeed, and then they remove all their pins.
All the pins. Before it was D6 plus 1, so rally has become much, much better.
Yes, sir. But they stay in the same place.
Yeah, but it was quite important because if I got lucky with my pinning again, I could have pinned you out.
Yes, sir. You get the next one, my friend. That's your reserves.
Then we need to bring in reserves. Let's just see if they can make it first.
Yes, they're regulars.
Testing on a 9.
Yes, sir. With a -1 and a +1.
Can we make it?
Nope.
What the crap?
So I'm just going to do my final squad.
Are you laughing?
Yeah. My last squad is going to fire upon... it's going to advance.
Okay.
Into the woods. So that I get 2 additional rifles. And spreading out my guys. This guy is sort of 1 inch behind him. But it looks cooler to have him on like this. I want 3 guys at the edge of the forest. I can do it like this.
Next time, can I have an officer aboard my truck and 2 less guys, perhaps?
Sure. This guy is on the edge, but if since it's bumped, well, yeah, you know the drill, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure what you're trying to tell me.
I'm firing upon your mortar.
Because I still have hard cover regardless
yes, sir,
of
but
how
if you enter your reserves up here, in the following turn, I will have a better shot.
Yes.
Right? Now I'm hitting on 5s because of movement.
So my truck and these guys, they are just down. And you're hitting on 5s because of move. That's 4, pretty good.
Yes, sir. Wounding on 4 because your mortar is a regular.
And that's 2. And I am in what we call hard cover, so I will save on 4-ups.
That's correct, my friend.
Yeah. And that's 1 save.
1 casualty and 1 pin.
Yes, sir. So we'll remove, well, they're on a fixed base, but we'll put the die down to indicate how many guys are left.
Yes, sir. And we'll be back with round 4. Start of round 4, my friend.
Airstrike from the Air Observer. This is Yasin's number 2.
Yes, sir.
And we need a 4, 5, or 6 to make this happen.
Yes, sir. If the plane does not arrive, I think you can jump the target to another squad within 12.
If it's a 2 or a 3,
if it's a 2 or 3, or if it's a 1, I can move it to a squad within 12 inches.
Yes, both friendly or enemy.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to roll down here.
Okay. In the lane.
Trying to score a 6.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 3. Here! It's a 4, so it comes.
The plane arrives.
Let's see what kind of plane.
Well, yeah, what sort of plane arrives?
We want to have a 4 up, wouldn't we?
Yes, sir.
That's a 3. That's a strafing fighter, isn't it? No, it's something else.
It's a mid-range thingy.
It's a fighter bomber. The target unit takes the equivalent of an indirect fire from a medium howitzer, including the additional pin markers.
Okay.
You can go down.
A medium howitzer is a 3-inch blast, so it's the inside of this one. It will cap all 3 of them. So I have to go down to save my guys. Then I
that's
take
2
the
hits.
half amount of hits rounded up, so you still score hits on 2 of my boys.
Yes, sir.
It's got 3 penetration. You're looking for 5s, so a roll of 2 or more kills a guy.
So exactly the same as
But where
the
does
first
the
time.
plane enter from?
Oh yes, I'm sorry. It's
12
over here.
inches away over there.
Yes, let's just do that.
Over here.
What I was trying to say is that
Here?
yeah.
So this squad is within 6 inches and receives pins.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the plane comes there, and this is now. But you have a flak.
Oh wow, I have a
You
flak.
have a flak, and you can't shoot it down. This is forward facing.
This is forward facing. I have the target in my scopes. This flak machine gun can actually not shoot flak upon the aircraft. I can see the target unit, but I cannot see the token where the aircraft enters because it's sort of over here.
Yeah.
I can shoot it, and only the flak 222 has the opportunity to shoot with its 360 turret mounted machine gun or auto cannon.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is that they are seeing the airplane coming in, then they try to shoot it down. They're
sir.
not shooting it when it's leaving the area after dropping its bombs or whatever.
Of course.
Okay, so you are gonna fire with your 222. It
Yes, sir.
has 360-degree pintle mounted or turret mounted light autocannon.
Firing the machine gun.
Firing the machine gun, coaxially fixed.
Yes, sir. I need 3 hits to divert the plane away
And you
from
only
it.
hit on 5s.
Yes, sir.
And you
One
score
hit.
1 hit. That's not enough to
Not
drive
enough.
it off.
Not enough. So
We can continue with resolving that.
Yes, sir.
attack.
You have 3 dice to kill my guys.
3 dice to kill you guys, and I'm so happy.
I was
brought-
trying to follow you to grab the
brought
camera.
brought the camera with me, but you should have just had it. But you went down, you said?
Yes, sir. I did go down, so you're only killing 2 of them.
Rounding up, that means 2 guys, and they're dying on anything but a 1, just like in the first strike.
Yes, sir.
So 2 up to kill 2 of them.
That's
No!
a casualty.
Only 1. That means you don't even have to take a test. You get D3 pin from the hit.
Yes, sir.
So 2, and you get D3 pins from the plane.
That's 3, so 5
5.
pins, removing a guy.
Now,
This one was within 6 inches.
It was within 6, so it takes D3 pins. That's 3.
3 up to 4 pins in total.
Now, are these guys...
They are actually within.
They are
yeah,
within.
yeah, yeah.
So D3 pins on them as well.
Oh man!
Only
Just
one?
one.
And then these guys are,
D3
of
pins as
course,
well?
within the 6 inches of the plane, taking 2
3
pins.
pins. Okay, so
I like it.
With-
Could have gone better, but I like it.
with more flak, this would have gone better, but yes,
It's not the worst.
the air observer really causing some damage on the battlefield there.
Well, like you say, pinning is winning.
Pinning is actually winning. It's a part
Now-
of the strategy.
Now we move into the proper turn 4,
Yes, sir.
and we have to play turn 6, or up to turn 6.
Well, we'll see in turn 5
if it's possible or not.
if it's possible to get a different result.
Yeah, because with my reserves not coming in, I need that extra turn to bring them onto the table, or to bring them onto the objective.
Yep,
Okay,
Pepsi.
first die goes to one of us. It's me.
Okay, cool.
Excellent.
Do you know what you want to do?
Yes, I want to
Yes.
move these guys.
Okay, please do.
They are... Well, I have to ask you. You know, now we are having a... I think I can see you.
Over there? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But the question is, this guy is shooting through more than 1 inch of cover.
Yes, sir. So you can shoot me there with soft cover,
Yeah.
or you can move and shoot me with no cover.
You know, I want to bring them onto the
Yes, sir.
target.
Do you want to be on, on that side of the
I
fence?
do
of
not want
course?
to be on the other side.
Okay.
Because when you eventually get to move up, if I'm inside here and you
Yes,
take
sir.
that one, I won't have cover.
Yeah, yeah, but if you're right there, I can turn the turret on my little tank and dock you in the side.
Yeah, I'm afraid of that. So with that,
And the reason I'm calling it a little tank is I love Allo Allo, and if you remember this car, I'm sure you love Allo Allo as well.
hello, I'm hoping I'm with the outside
little
of 6.
tank.
Hoping I'm outside of 6.
From the tank, yep, you probably are. And you're outside of 6 from these guys. So hitting on 5s with your movement penalty, but you have 4 shots due to your American special rule.
Yes, and we have a clear line of sight. You can go down.
Nope. I can, but no.
5s.
Oh wow,
That's
3 hits.
3 hits again.
4 pins, Andre. Can you do it?
Killing on 5s. One
kill.
kill. But you have to take that test. It's
Testing
getting harder and harder.
Testing on an 8. It's good.
Oh!
Andre is a stubborn Icelandic MF.
Oh, wow. If he survives this and captures that objective, he's gonna be called the Icelandic Viking from now on.
I don't know if he likes Vikings. So Andre, if you do,
It's you.
you know what to do. I'm gonna test with these guys. Testing on an 8. They're getting an advance order to get out of the
No!
blast range.
Okay, come on, please fail. Please fail.
That's a 9.
Woo!
They go down.
Very good. But that means you halve the number of hits.
Yes, sir.
So I can only kill one.
So that's not as gruesome as it could be.
Very good, very good.
German.
It's me.
Okay.
Oh, you know, now I really need a little thinker because should I pin that guy? Should I bring in my car to take out these guys? Should I fire a mortar before you kill that? I need to do a small thinker.
So this is where the action is. We have Habres
Versus Andre.
versus Andre.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to do this.
You're
but
testing on a 7
I need
because you
to
have
get rid of
3
it's the
pins.
only guy that can take this objective. They are veterans with 3 pins, testing on 7. Come on, don't fail me now. 5.
Okay, you have 2 pins remaining.
Woo!
What would you like to do?
They are gonna jump the fence,
Okay,
be within 1 inch.
okay.
Well, I can.
At least half your squad.
Why do I have to jump? I don't have to jump. I can stand here.
Yes, sir. Then we share the cover and we
Yeah.
both have hard cover.
We both have hard cover.
Yes, sir.
And I move.
If you place one guy on the outside, all of my dudes can see half of your squad.
Wow. But then I will have hard cover from your shooting, but it's a sticky objective,
Yes, sir.
and I don't want you to have cover. So I jump.
Okay.
I jump. If I manage to kill you, then you can't take that objective.
Well, I sort of can.
You sort of can.
I must tell you, I sort of can.
Yeah.
This car,
Has not moved.
no. It can drive up here in this round. In the next round, a unit can embark. In the 6th round, it can advance and the guys can jump out and grab it.
I don't think you will be within. I'm sorry.
Maybe. We will have to find out.
2 shots, not the extra shot because it's only 2 rifles.
Okay.
I have moved and I get a pin, so that's normally a 6, but
Okay.
it's point blank force.
Yes, sir.
This needs to stick, Martin. Come on, force, but you don't have any save.
No.
So I need a 4. No!
So no pin.
Damn it! That's so bad.
But it's a sticky objective.
That's so bad.
It's very good because now we have no cover and I've hit you on 3, kill you on 5.
That's so bad. Real bad luck, dude.
It's actually very good for you because now you also moved them so that they have cover if my car drives on that side of the woods. And
Why ever would it do that? It's me again.
Yes, please.
I will use... What do I have left? I have my car.
Yes, sir.
I can do a gamble on my car.
Testing on a 5. It has an anti-tank gun, giving it +1 to hit.
Yes, sir.
It has point blank range, giving it +2 to hit. If you stand still and shoot, you are going to hit on a 2 or something.
Let's. I can't gamble on getting the next die, so let's give it a fire order.
Okay.
Let's
it
be
is
crazy.
immobilized, so it cannot move. That's correct.
I'm testing on a 5.
Okay.
I have a side shot with my turret.
Yes, sir.
Did it get a... No, it didn't get any turret
No.
stuck. So I need 5 or less.
Yes, sir. It's
That's
a 10.
a 10.
So you reverse at half speed. You are immobilized.
So I can't reverse.
New dice from the bag.
He goes down.
1 threat less to care about.
Wasn't much of a threat, was it?
No.
Okay. It's me again.
Okay, cool. You have your mortar, you have your air observer, and you have your reserves.
Fire.
Fire!
Gonna pin this guy.
Testing on an 8.
Woo! That's
Okay.
a 5. Now I make it.
So they are hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s, we are within super short.
Yes, sir.
And I only need to hit once to give you that pin.
Yes, sir. Please place a pin on my car. It's Mark the Cock driving the little tank.
The little tank that could. And it's you.
Wow, now it's me.
Now it's you.
Gee, thanks, Louise. The howitzer is going to rally.
Rally. Because then it's still 2 turns where you can do something with it.
Testing on a 9. It's good.
Removing all the pins.
Yep, yep, yep. Ha! It's you.
Oh no. Mortar time.
Okay, cool. Hitting on a 2.
Hitting on a 2 since you haven't moved and they are rearranged in.
Yes, sir.
So 2 up. And that's a 6.
You're killing 1 veteran on a 3 up.
I'm really rolling lots of 6s with this mortar.
So yeah, a 3 up because it's a medium
Oh, did
mortar.
I take the test?
No. Testing on an 8.
Testing on an 8. Don't fail.
It's good.
It's a 7. So plus 2.
Yeah, because you have the 2-inch template, so you're killing a veteran on 3.
Okay. So 3 to kill 1 guy. That's a 4, so he's dead. And
D2 pins.
D2 pins, adding to your 2 pins.
2 pins, so I have 4 pins.
And you have to take a test.
Yes, sir. It's a morale test on a 6. He's still in the game.
Oh no!
With the light machine gun, no loader. So it's the NCO with the light machine gun.
Yes, it is. All the beans.
Wowee. It's you!
Again? Do I have
Yes,
anything
sir.
left?
Yeah, you have a lot. You have Jonas Hjelm, the bicycle bandit. You have your truck carrying Jonas Hjelm, the bicycle bandit. And I have 2 dice left in the bag as well. No, I have 4 dice left in the bag.
Why?
1.
Yes.
2.
2.
3. And André.
Oh no.
So I have all the beans. You have 2 of the beans.
Okay. Testing on a reserve roll for the umpteenth time.
9 or less.
9! I make it! But if I didn't have the US special rule,
Yes, sir.
that would have failed.
That's one of the greatest strengths in the game, is entering from reserves without the minus. This is where the truck ended up.
12 inches from the edge.
It has a forward-facing medium machine gun.
It's very well camouflaged.
Yes, sir.
It moved, so it's 5s to hit these guys in the woods.
That's correct, my friend. I will not go down.
Okay, cool.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Bringing me up to 3 pins.
And killing on 5s.
They are veterans.
Okay, 5s. And that's a
That's
cock.
a cocked
Let's
dice.
get 1 at least. No.
Okay, cool.
So only the pin.
Would you like to pull some dice from the bag?
Yes. And I have 1, you have 4.
Yes, sir.
80?
Oh, wow. That means that I really, really want to kill your car.
But you really, really need to get these guys away.
But I can't drive through here because I need to be outside of 1 inch of your thingy, and I only have a wheeled vehicle.
That is correct.
So, should I go into ambush and wait for the guys to jump out, kill as many as possible, or gamble on destroying the vehicles?
While I'm inside it.
Yes, sir. I'm... Fire!
Fire. All right.
Testing on a 7.
Okay. And
It's a 10. So they go down.
But that means you have a 4-up cover save.
That's also correct. And I'm gonna
I'll film you while you go catch the dice bag.
It's me.
It's you.
It looks very different from here.
Yes, exactly.
If I reverse, I can fire my autocannon at your car. Hitting on a 4-5.
5, that's correct.
That's not good. I'm gonna advance.
Okay. Now let's see if that pin I gave you...
Testing on a 9. It's good.
Oh no! Pin removed, and what are you doing?
I'm pivoting. And I have 2 pivots on an advance.
Okay, so that's 1, 2.
Yes, sir. I can drive 12 inches.
No, you really want to kill these guys.
What guys?
These guys.
I can't see any guys over there. Soon. But do I want 4 shots killing them on 5s, hitting on 5s? Or do I want 2 shots hitting on 5s, but hitting both of them and killing on 4 because of the auto cannon rule?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do 4 shots.
With the machine gun.
Hitting on 5s, killing on 5s.
Okay, where are you rolling?
I'm coming back.
Okay, so using the coaxial machine
I
gun.
could also turn it around and kill these guys, but I really, really want that objective.
Yeah, because then I can't take it back.
That's correct.
What did you need to hit?
5s. So that's 1 5 in total.
Nice. Well, you are in a good position. It's you.
The 251/1 Hanomag
Yes, Han-O-Mag.
will receive a fire order.
Okay, so I'm guessing we are trying to kill these guys.
It's got 4 shots, hitting on 4.
Okay. Or more. Do you?
Okay, hypothetically,
Yes.
this is a really gamble.
Yes.
'Cause I was thinking, we were talking about I couldn't recapture that if Andre died. I'm gonna shoot, but I'm gonna show you my plan.
Okay.
If I ran 18 inches with 1 pivot, then in the next turn, these guys could jump into the vehicle.
That's turn 5.
This guy could jump into the vehicle, because I would be within 6 inches of him. Then in turn 6, the Hanomag could move 9 inches and he could advance out into the thingy.
That is correct.
So
You can try that.
I really just want to kill your guy so that I can stop you from taking any objective.
Yes. So shooting,
Hitting on 4.
hitting on 4.
3 hits.
That's 3 hits, dude. I have no cover. Killing
are
on
veterans.
5s.
1 kill.
1 kill. Putting me up to 3 pins. Now we remember to add the pins. And
sir.
I do have to take that test.
Testing on a 7, my friend.
Our veteran, 1 guy is dead. So
You took the NCO?
it's Gandolfi.
It's
No,
not,
I
it's
was
not
think-
the NCO.
I was thinking that was the NCO.
I'm just joking.
Since he's sitting there.
I'm just joking.
Okay, don't joke about these things. 7 or less to stay in the game. 8!
Nice.
They bolt.
Nice.
Action.
Nice.
You will now capture that objective.
If I manage an order test and end my action on the objective, I can't take it if I'm down.
You can't take an objective if you're down, that's correct. But you can just rally, can't you?
I'm gonna rally on an 11. And my car is providing cover. It's you first though.
Ooh. Wow.
Yes sir, this is a chaos of dice and models.
But we have done it to explain what's happening.
Yes sir. Jonas Hjelm, the bicycle bandit, disembarked 6 inches from the truck. We measured up and placed the models.
And that's the benefit of taking a ride with the truck. He doesn't have to roll to get in on the reserve.
That's correct. So you have some dice hitting on 2, 3 and 5.
Yes. So the guys sitting on 5s, because they have a movement and they are outside of 6 inches, so
Yes,
they
sir.
don't get the +2 benefit of the super short.
That's 7 shots. Do you want to do them first over here?
We can do the 7 shots hitting on 5s first. And that is only 1.
1 hit, so we'll keep that for later.
Yeah. Then
You have 2 shots with the submachine gun hitting on 2.
submachine gun is no penalty for movement, and it is within point blank, 6
Yes, sir.
inches. Hitting on 2s.
2 hits.
2 more hits.
Then you have a BAR
BAR.
and 3 rifles
Yeah.
with point blank shots and movement penalties,
But I also have 10 guys with rifles.
giving you an additional 3 shots.
Additional 3 shots which I can give to any man in the unit
With rifles, yes.
with rifles. So I
So-
gave it to, the guys in the front, so that these guys will hit on 3s instead of 5s.
So 8 shots hitting on 3s.
It's 2 with the BAR and the 6 others coming from the riflemen in the front. Hitting on 3s. And that's pretty good.
And these are hits from before.
Your veterans.
Yes, sir. Damaging on 5. And wowee, what a...
And you said, yeah, it's 12 men, so it's powerful. But you said something funny. You're glad you went down.
Yeah, but now you're at super short range, so down does not matter.
Which is a usual pun we have. Killing of 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4 guys.
Okay.
You can take a cover save of 5-ups.
Soft cover.
Yes, sir.
Saving 2 of the guys.
Oh, only losing 2 guys from all that shooting.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
So if I lose the guys closest to the edge, then I will not be assaulted.
That is correct.
And I'm at 4 pins,
That
trying
is
to find it.
also
There we
correct.
go. Wowee.
Wowee.
Mystery.
Was that the last die?
No. It's me.
Yeah, you have the last one.
What do I have left? Andri, the
Scourge.
bicycle repairman. He's getting a rally order. If he manages this on an 11,
Because that's the max you can have.
he can remove the pins and cap the objective. It's a good one.
So 6.
So the Germans have 2 objectives, and the Allies have 1.
For now.
Round 5.
Round 5 in effect, and it's
sir.
nitty gritty. I want it.
It's me.
No.
I'm gonna activate the SDK Z222,
No.
the armored car. It's only gonna get a fire order,
Why?
because I want to turn the turret and fire upon these guys. Now the question is, do I want 4 shots hitting on 2, or do I want 2 shots hitting on 2 that hits 2 guys each? They do give extra pins, and they kill on 3s instead of 4, because you're just a regular. I think I'm going to go auto cannon.
Auto cannon, 2 shots hitting on 2s.
Yes, sir.
Come on, ones and ones.
2
no
hits.
ones, 2 hits.
With the auto cannon, I shoot the 1-inch template.
Which is the hole in the middle.
So with the 1, I would hit 2 guys, and with the other 1, I would hit 2 guys.
Yeah, but you can only hit 3 guys.
Yes, sir. Because when you're firing a template weapon on a unit, you can only hit each model one time. Would you like to go down having the amount of hits? No, you had to do that before I shot, of course.
That is correct. I could go down. Could have gone down.
But would you have? No. We know you, Svein. You never go
I never
down.
go down, but in this case maybe I would. But let's see what happens. You kill me on 3 since you have +1 penetration.
That's correct.
1s and 2s, please. Please.
It's a 2.
2 kills.
You get D2 pins.
How many?
That's 2.
2. They are regulars, testing on a 7 since I lost 2 out of my 3 guys.
Platoon commander testing on a 9.
He's a commander.
Because you have +2.
That's
It's
6.
good. So 1 guy remaining. Which one is the platoon commander?
Maybe take the guy in the
The
rear.
rarest guy
so
is your platoon commander.
So 2 guys gone there. But that's that vehicle done.
Oh, sorry. Yes, sir.
That's that vehicle done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's you.
It's me. Cool. Jonas Hjelm, Bicycle Bandit,
Yes, sir.
from one of the earliest games we did in 3rd edition.
Yes, sir.
They are going to advance up here, so we're not going to bother you with showing all that movement since it's 12 guys, but up here.
Closer to the objective,
Yeah.
close to the woods.
Correct.
This is where the American soldiers ended up. They are in a flying V formation, so that it's hard for my car to get up and shoot them, and it's hard for my Hanomag to get back and shoot them.
Yeah, this is a cardinal sin to position them like that, but at the same time, you don't really have
I don't have the HE.
much. But the important thing is that this guy, which has HE,
Yes, sir.
cannot reverse up here and shoot me.
Yes, sir, because I... Look at this. If I had a mortar,
Yes.
wowee.
Mortar and an observer. So that's...
You have 1 submachine gun, a bunch of rifles and a BAR,
Yeah.
giving you a total of a bunch of shots.
all these shots,
The red ones are hitting on 3, the purple are hitting on 2.
because it's a submachine gun, no penalty for movement, and point blank range. Do you want to go down?
No, I'll stay up.
Woo! 2s and 3s. Come on, baby. Let's see the roll of the rolls. Rolls Royce. Let's take away the misses.
Yes, sir. 1 more 2.
That's 7 misses.
Yes, sir. Thank you, miss.
Killing on 5s.
Yes, sir. Damaging on 5s. I have soft cover.
You have. Lots of 5s.
It's only 5.
Ooh, baby. Ooh,
Or is
baby.
it 6? It's 6.
I think you are gonna die, my friend.
I think so as well, but
5 ups?
saving on 5s, yeah. Yeah. They are gone.
Woo! That's Jonas Hjelm.
How does that make you feel, man?
It's Jonas Hjelm, the veteran slayer.
Picking on 3 old veterans sitting in the woods drinking their cafe latte, and you come up and you decimate
Wipe
them. You
them
don't even
out.
decimate them, you eliminate them.
I think we did. But that's why you have these Death Stars. It's fun.
You know,
A lot of fun.
speaking of the term decimate,
Yes.
you know
Where
what,
does it come from?
you-
It comes from
from
the Roman legionnaires.
And you know what a decimation is, right?
Yes, it's when the Roman legionnaires had to remove or have to kill 1 out of 10 guys from their
Yes, sir.
not platoon, but their cohort.
Yes, sir. But you know how guys use the term decimate, right?
Did we remove a die?
Yes, sir.
Okay. No, what?
Like in situations like this, they say, "Oh wow!" and the squad was totally decimated. Decimation is only killing 1 out of 10, so stop using that term. I almost did myself.
Okay, you almost did yourself.
I almost used it myself.
Next die.
Yes, please.
Let's pick a US die, please. It's a US die.
Okay, cool. What do you want to do, my friend?
I want to try and kill your mortar,
Okay, cool. You're hitting on a 2.
but I do have to take the test because you gave me a pesky pin.
Oh,
So they're regular with 1 pin testing on 8.
they're good.
Yeah, regardless if that was cocked,
it's
it
a
would
2
be
on the uncocked.
maximum of 8.
Hitting on 2.
Hitting on 2, let's use the ranging die, and that's a 2.
Yes, sir. Killing on 3, because it's just 1 guy left, so I won't go down.
I'm switching the die, never roll the same dice twice.
Okay, so he's in the game.
He's a veteran.
Yes, sir. Getting some pins. 2 pins.
So he's at 6.
Okay, testing on a 4. That's good.
Wow. He's really sticking around.
Yes, sir.
That's-
And that was Habres commanding the
Yeah, we switched to
medium
Habres.
mortar. We switched him over.
It's you.
Is it me?
Yes.
Okay.
Now it's getting faster and faster.
I really want to kill your stuff.
Yes.
So I'm gonna have to do some morale tests.
Yes.
Or order tests.
This is
Um,
excellent.
The Habres target will try to advance.
I'm really looking forward to you failing a lot of order dice.
Testing on a 4.
Oh,
It's close.
It's a 5. So I'm glad I gave you that second pin or that last pin.
And I can't roll the white dice on the white table. I have to stop that. So he goes down in the woods.
You did a good job.
Yes, sir. I went for the dice, but you beat me to it.
We got 4 dice each left in the back.
Yes, sir. 4 dice each.
Did I do that?
Yeah.
Crazy Norwegians. Oh, it's me.
Yeah, sure. What do you want to do, my friend?
Well, I think I need to get this guy into some safety.
Yes, sir. So he can't go down.
He is going to advance. If he manages the order test on a
9.
7 plus 2, 9. Since he's a command vehicle.
Yes, sir.
Not a command vehicle.
So he has 1 pin left. And where do you want him?
I can put him over here.
Then you have cover from the car.
I cover from the car. I cover from your mortar thing.
Yep.
And these guys will hopefully fail
The
their
guys with
thing.
5 pins remaining.
Yeah, they have to fail. I'm within super short.
Okay.
So I'm hitting you on a 3, 4 because I moved and the pin.
Yes, sir.
And
It's a hit. I'm
pin.
pinned.
Very good. And then it's another die.
Okay, cool.
Next
The
up,
Germans are thinly spread out, just a couple of guys left.
it's me.
The Americans are a horde, but they are compacted into one corner. It's gonna be hard to
These guys
win the game.
are gonna advance. They don't have any pins, so they're advancing out and they're gonna shoot. And
Giving me a pin. Okay, 2 shots.
2 shots hitting on 5s because of movement.
That's correct, my friend.
Yeah! No!
So Jacint Orost fails to pin Mark the
Because
Cock.
he forgot to bring the flag.
You have to have the flag of good luck.
2 dice left for me, 4 for you.
Okay.
Wowee. It's me again. What's going
Okay,
on?
so your armored car or your armored car.
My armored car or my armored car? This guy actually has a machine gun on it.
Yes, he does.
So the way I
And
position...
that one also has a machine gun on it.
Yes! The way I positioned my guys to make a lane of fire
Yes, sir.
is very good. So I'm gonna advance.
Yes, sir. Do you want to pin my armored car?
No.
No?
I'm gonna shoot your
Infantry.
one pivot.
Yes, sir.
Move up
Yeah.
12.
Yeah.
I think that was 12.
1 inch gap, right?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yes, sir. You have to have a 1 inch gap between your vehicles. Yes, sir. Then I have. You have a line of sight to one of my guys, right?
Yes, I will grant you soft cover.
Thank you, sir.
That's 3 shots with the medium machine gun hitting on 5s.
Cool. It's a hit.
That's a hit.
6 pins.
It's the important thing. And killing on 5.
Okay.
Since you're vet around,
Oh,
it's
wow.
a kill.
Soft cover on a 5.
Oh, if you fail this, dude,
it's
a cock.
Dice. I failed that.
testing.
Testing on a 10.
Since you are...
Since I'm stubborn.
Oh no.
And it's good.
That's so good, man.
One guy remaining.
That's so good.
Yeah.
That's so good.
It's actually just that good.
It's in these situations...
It's that good.
insane. Okay. Can I get the
Okay.
last die as well?
Yeah, sure.
No, I can't.
Okay. Hanomag.
Han Omag.
So this bunch of Hanomags, he's gonna pivot. And he's gonna advance 9 inches.
Oh, what in the name of bolt action is
What
it doing?
in the name of artillery observer destroyers are we talking about?
Oh, I see. You want to take away my secondary objective catcher.
Yes, sir. And then in the following round, I can go up here and shoot that guy outside of cover.
Oh, no.
So, yeah.
Okay, so shooting at my artillery observer, that's Jacint, and you are hitting on a 5 since
That's
you moved.
correct, my friend. Ducka, ducka, ducka.
That's
One
one
hit.
hit. Killing
No,
on 4 is regular.
Pin your guy.
Pinning is winning.
No kill.
Okay.
But you guys know what a pin can do. You guys really know what a pin can do.
Yeah, and we will see that shortly when you have to...
When I
do
rally?
it. Are you gonna rally again?
Yeah, because I'm assaulting you next turn. It's you.
Okay, it's my car.
Okay. What would you like to do? Rally or gamble?
I think I need to rally so that I can do something winning next turn.
Okay.
Give
Here
me my
are your green die.
Super special
And you're
cheating
testing
dice.
on a 10.
Since he's a command vehicle.
Yes, sir.
And that's a 8.
Removing all the pins.
So I'm glad I didn't try to
You are
activate
still immobilized, and I have the 2 remaining dice.
Yes.
I'm gonna move Andri.
This guy.
Yes,
Who
sir.
rallied in the previous turn.
Yes, sir. He's gonna move his allotted 6 inches over here. It's an advance order, but it's not gonna shoot anything. He's just gonna be able to advance and shoot, or snap 2, or do whatever, and providing some morale support for the vehicle. Espabola.
This guy.
If I test, it's on a 4. If I rally, it might cost me the game. But you know what? Nobody remembers a coward. I'm gonna rally.
So on a 10,
Yeah, it's good.
it's 4. You would have made the order test, my dude.
I would have made the order test.
And that would have won you the game.
That would have definitely won me the game. But now it's anyone's game.
Now
Moving into the last round, turn 6.
And everybody remembers you. Well, we do have this guy.
Yes. Who is that? Patrick?
It's Patrick, and he didn't do anything because
He is going to capture the objective in the following turn. So he is just moving his 6 inches over here.
Yes, you are allowed to capture the objective with an artillery unit.
Yes, sir, because it's infantry.
Yes, sir. So now you get 2 units ready to capture the objective, but it also means you have to get rid of that guy. And these guys.
Yeah, or just get rid of the one guy, capture it, and then you can't reclaim it as long as I'm there.
Well, what if I get to move my guys onto it first?
Yeah, then I have a problem.
Last round.
Yes, sir. Lastly,
Well,
but not
actually-
leastly. Well, actually,
Well, actually, Let's get it. Who gets it? Is it me?
It's me.
No. No, no, no.
Lord Espa of the Buns.
It doesn't have any pins.
Advance.
It's so strange. It doesn't have any pins.
I could not have assaulted you, but I get to move into the cover. I'm going to end my movement here and fire upon your dude at point blank range.
Yes, sir.
With my assault rifle, that means I'm hitting on 2s.
With 2 shots.
Like this.
Oh, 2 hits.
And killing on 4.
Come on.
Rolling
Ones
the
and
same
twos.
dice twice.
1s and 2s.
It's a kill.
Crap, you killed him.
I enter my activation on the thingy. You can move Kobbevik to any other squad you want.
Yeah, we'll do that when we get back.
Okay. Aren't we back?
Yeah, we're back, but you know, pull a die. It's me.
That's the die I destroyed, right? No, yeah. It's you.
If you pull it like that, it's not the die you destroyed. Jonas Hjelm is gonna advance. I can reach all up the way here, and I'm gonna also move into the woods.
Okay, we'll be back with that.
Yes. Okay, so this is where Jonas the Bandit cycle is ending up.
Yes, sir. So I'm moving your flag onto the objective, removing the Crete campaign veteran flag.
Since I'm ending the my move on top of the objective.
Yes, sir. Ending your activation.
Yes, and you
But
have
all of your rifles, that's 10 of them, and you get 3 additional shots and 2 from the BAR.
so 15
That's
total
that many dice, hitting on 5,
because of movement.
and you're shooting the Lone Ranger.
Yes, he has to die, and then I have to get the next die so that Yasin can move on to the objective.
Yes, sir.
5.
5.
Come on.
It's a lot of hits.
It's a lot of hits, but it's also a lot of misses.
Yes, sir.
A lot of misses.
And you need 5s again to damage a veteran unit.
Yeah, but I managed to kill the other guys, so I'm pretty sure I will kill this guy even though you have hardcover save.
Yeah. 3 hardcover saves.
Don't roll 4. Woo! Only 1, but it's enough.
Yes, sir. So you remove me from the objective, but I place
sticky.
this flag there because it's, as you said, a sticky objective.
Yes.
Okay. What?
No, destroy. I'm ready. I was going to say that in some scenarios it might not be sticky, that you have to
Yes, sir. Yes,
stay
sir.
on top of it,
Yes,
own
sir.
it. This is crucial.
I need it.
If I don't get it,
I get it.
lose the game.
If you don't get it, I get it.
That's true. If I get it, I might win. If I don't get it, I lose.
If you get it, you get it. If I get it, I get it.
You get it?
I get it. It's you. What do you want to do, my friend?
Well, I have to move him on to the objective.
Okay, cool.
Oh, he has a pin! No!
Testing
no.
on an
Oh,
8.
where's my double ones?
These ones?
Yes. Advance. Advance! Observer,
8.
9, -1, testing on 8. Come on, don't fail! Don't fail!
It's
That's
good.
a 3, very good. Remove the pin. We're gonna advance 6.
Where do you want to be?
This guy can reverse 12.
Yeah. And this guy can advance 9.
Oh,
Where would you like? Where would you like to be, my friend?
Dude, you got me in the checkmate, man.
I got you in the checkers.
I think I need to be here. It really
Okay,
doesn't
then
matter.
I
because-
only can take you with this guy, but not with the flak one.
Well, you can, but I will have
can.
cover. But
Yes,
this
sir.
guy, I think he has to move.
Yeah.
But you
No,
hit me on super short.
actually, you measure line of sight from any point on the vehicle. So from this headlight, I can see.
I think you only measure range. We will check that. And
you know what?
clarify.
I will move him either way because point blank range is better.
That is true.
That is true. There's a die bag.
I'll just
And,
move the flag.
Yep. Oh,
Espabola, you can put him on another unit.
the Lord of the Buns is in
Lord
this
of the
Halo
Buns.
mag. Yes, sir.
Every time we play, it's like.
And if you're going to ambush with your car, you can
Yes.
take me when I go out of cover.
But you still get your auto cannon.
Yeah, I still have a lot
It's
of
me!
shenanigans. What do you want to do, my friend?
I'm gonna snap.
Yes, sir. You can snap 2 with a command vehicle. Then you can activate one other vehicle within 12 inches. So you could do these 2 in one go. But if you do, then the rest of the die goes to me.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give them ambush orders.
Both of them?
Yes. Do I have? Are we missing something?
No.
Yeah, my mortar.
Oh yeah. Do I have? Are we missing something? No, we're not missing anything.
I'm thinking this guy.
Yes, sir.
Can shoot at him past my guys. You will have hard cover, but you know it's something.
Sure. Do you want to do it now?
I can do it now.
Because if you kill him,
Because if this guy unleashes a pin on you.
if you kill this guy, you stop me.
Yeah, but okay. Yeah, that's true. So this guy is gonna fire on your. You know, take a break. I need to think about this. Woo!
Fire und Fire.
Yes.
Feuer und Feuer.
This guy is a vehicle
It's an anti-tank gun.
getting a fire order, shooting at the vehicle.
Yes, sir. And the vehicle in question is this vehicle.
Yeah, because that guy can.
You can see my headlights. You could before I bumped it with the flag.
Yeah, but I still can.
Yeah.
I have line of sight and.
I have soft cover. You're hitting on a 3 because your gun has a +1 to hit vehicles.
Yes, and this guy can move up here and hit with 4 shots hitting on 3s.
Yes, sir.
I won't get a cover save, but from this guy I will get a cover save.
Yes, sir. And the +1 to hit is only with anti-tank guns, not with howitzers, not with anti-tank rifles, and only against vehicles.
Correct. So 1 shot,
Hitting on
light
3.
anti-tank gun, hitting on 3. This one needs to stick.
Okay.
Yes!
You have a penetration
4.
of 4. I have a soft cover of 5+. I get a pin and a hit. Yeah.
Nice. +4, need a 4 to go through your front armor of 7.
Yes, sir.
Yeah! No!
A 2 only gives me that pin. So can you give me a pin die, please?
Jeez Louise, man.
Thank you, sir.
Jeez Louise.
It's a regular vehicle with 1 pin.
Testing on an 8.
No. Snapping 2.
Snapping 2. I still have my
You trusted machine gun.
shooting past my guys
Yes, sir.
at this guy.
Okay, hard cover.
And you still have your gun shield from that angle, but the hard cover is better.
Yes, sir. Hitting on 5.
Hitting on 4 since
4,
it's standing
he's
still.
standing still.
1 hit!
Damaging on 4 because that cannon is a regular cannon.
Yes!
Okay.
Can you fail the 4-up test, please? Yes!
I believe that wins you the game, my friend.
I don't think there is any way you can take that objective from me.
Taking out Patrick only leaves me with this guy, Andre, and a armored vehicle, and a guy who is too far away to get onto the objective. So I think we can conclude that you have this one, you have this one, and I cannot take it away from you.
Correct.
And I just have that one. So the US wins with a score of 2-1. And that's how you play bolt action, my friends.
Yeah. The vehicles could have contested if no, they can't drive on top of it.
Well, I could have contested with this if I had gotten the die and driven onto it, because this one
It's
can.
a half track, yes.
But I didn't get the die in time, and
I got really lucky.
you got really, really lucky, my friend.
Luck is a big part of dice games.
Yes, sir. So I'm just gonna say thank you for watching, guys. Do the thumbs up thingy, follow, subscribe, join us on Patreon if you want to support us doing more shenanigans like this, and we'll do another video very soon, right?
We will definitely do that. We do it all the time.
Yes, sir. Next week, new video. Bye, guys.